Hooray! We're together again. Hello, my love. It's going to be a good show. Neyo's coming in. Yeah, exactly. Plus, we're going to gossip about the celebrities, as we usually do. Well, Oprah and Ludacris and their little beef. There's more to the story. Well, you know, because originally we just thought it was the N-word, but there's actually more to the story. If I was Oprah, I'd feel a bit stung by Ludacris, too. And I'll explain. There's more to Jermaine Jackson. I want to talk to you about Natalie Cole because she's actually the answer to the blind item, not the other way around. Thanks to my friend Lisa Carnegie, I figured that out.
Wow.
Also, we'll talk about Beyonce and Mariah. And guess what? During Advice Hour, as much as I talk about it, for the first time in recent show history, we're having a plastic surgeon. Come on. Yeah, somebody from my team, Dr. Michael Jones. So think about the questions you want to ask regarding plastic surgery. It's all about plastic surgery today during Advice Hour. Then it's Neyo, and in between, the phones are open, the emails are flowing, the fax machine is humming, and it is what it is. Welcome, everyone, to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Back in the house once again.
Hey, what's happening? My name's Shamar Moore.
What up? It's your boy, the infamous Mad Links, holding it down for Rap City.
What's up? This is Tanya Pinkins, Livia Fry on All My Children, and you're listening to the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Because you are my friend. How you doing? Welcome to the show, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Spring is just around the corner, and I just, I can't wait for the weather to change. And I know you feel, I'm sure, the same way. I'm exceptionally tired today. I didn't get to work until maybe 20 minutes ago, which it's not normally like me to just, fall in the door, but I did. And I wish that, as Whitley said, one of the interns, if there was just a clone, if I could just, well, actually, there is. I think her name is Miss Clones. But actually, if there was just a clone, if I could just sleep in the pink room for 2 hours, I'd be good. Anyway, Dana Reeves passed away. Man, I was very sad to hear about that. Their 13-year-old son has no parents. And what a whop for that kid. It seems like just yesterday his father died, Christopher Reeves, and now Dana's gone. And, she was diagnosed with lung cancer 15 months ago. And poof. It makes you say, what does it all mean? I questioned it today. As I was driving, it's it's a beautiful day, but what does it all mean? What does it all mean? I know all we have is our words and our privates. Our honor, our privates, and all, but what does it all really mean? The cars that you drive, the house where you live, the job that you have. I guess it's just all about affecting people. When it's all said and done, it's about the people that you affect, and perhaps, for those of you with children, the legacy that you can pass on to your children so that you can, keep mankind going. Or what the hell does it all mean? She was only 44 years old or 45. A young woman. When I was thinking about, I was 10 years ago, she and Christopher were probably having the time of their lives, celebrating with their only child, who at that time was 3 years old. They were on top of the world. All the money, what the hell? Anyway, I got an interesting facts from Wendy Regisford. She was at Carnival with you, Goose. Not together, but, she was in Trinidad also. And she says, too, that she saw AJ Calloway at a very, very nice party. But she didn't talk about AJ getting robbed the way you did. Let me see. When I boarded the plane, I sat 1 or 2 rows behind AJ in first class. Wendy, AJ traveled with a female companion. I didn't notice any physical connection between them during the flight. Well, he's married, so that means that he was being good to his wife. That might have been like his assistant or something.
No, he said he was with his wife.
He was with his wife. Oh, maybe they were fighting. No physical connection. Yeah, it happens.
She's gone.
Oh, she's gone?
Yeah. Wendy was in line 4.
Huh?
She was on line 4.
Oh, Wendy was on line 4? She called in?
She's gone now.
Oh, when? We'll call back. Goose said that that AJ got his wallet lifted during Carnival. And he got on the stage and he was like, pretty much, somebody please give me my wallet back. And they gave it back to him. But they gave it back to him. Like, who would think to do that? Like, I'd be the one, like, I'm not going on stage asking for nothing back. Just forget. Remember, I thought my wallet was missing from here at work. And I said, I'm going home. I can't even be bothered. I'm going to cancel credit cards. Somebody's up to something. And then I found it. It was underneath the couch in the pink room.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Anyway, a lot of you all are speaking out about the 3-6 Mafia. I got a lot of emails overnight from that. Wendy, am I alone to be feeling slapped in the face that 3-6 Mafia performed at the Oscars? It's hard out there for a pimp. Isn't there any material other than that out there, Wendy? And that's from Fancy. Then Webson says, Wendy, I was watching the E-coverage on the red carpet of the Oscars, and they interviewed Terrence Howard. What is up with him sounding so mousy? He sounds like a straight-up wuss. That's Terrence not wanting to be the threatening black man, I guess, for the white man. He's lobbying. Now that the Oscars is over, he's still lobbying for bigger roles. He's still, he's looking to be that it boy. And he's going all out. Let me see. Here's another one. Wendy, I must say I'm so tired of some black people saying that other blacks, such as 3-6 Mafia, make us look bad. First of all, no one black person represents us, or at least they don't represent me. It's also a shame that black people are still basing their behavior and attitudes according to white people's standards. Who cares what white people think and how they look at the 3-6 Mafia as coons or whatever? I mean, really, who cares? I'm sure the 3-6 Mafia families are proud of them, and that's what's important. Blah, 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 so on and so forth. That's from Shaquana Scott. Yeah, this person says, Wendy, I am an Academy Award connoisseur, and I'm also a fan of 3-6 Mafia. I think that their music is appropriate for the clubs and car banging. However, the Academy Awards are evolving, and as African Americans, I think that we complain and play the race card too frequently. We need to understand that these are still accomplishments for the artists, actors, the actresses, and accomplishments for our race. The song was appropriate for the movie, and that's why it was nominated for an Oscar. So why doesn't it deserve the chance to be heard at the Academy? Here's another one. Wendy, I don't agree with the caller that you had regarding 3-6 Mafia. They did a great job. They sang about the pimp song because it was in the movie, yada, yada, yada. Wendy, is it a good look that black people keep getting nominated or winning for roles that seemingly degrade black people, i.e. Halle Berry, Denzel Washington, Terrence Howard, 3-6 Mafia? What about all of the other outstanding roles Denzel played? What about Don Cheadle in Hotel Rwanda? And so on and so forth. That's from Joy Hayes. And here's another one. Wendy, I think Terrence played his part in the audience and the rest of the 3-6 Mafia and that stupid fake little Kim. I swear, Wendy, what had to be seen. It was something that you see at the Source Awards, yada, yada, yada. That's from Linda. So that's just some of the commentary regarding 3-6 Mafia from the Oscars. The Oscars, by the way, was the least watched show since 2003 when, at the time the Oscars were on TV, there were bombs raining over Baghdad at the start of the Second Gulf War. It was a 3.5-hour show. It was watched by 38.8 million people. When Chris Rock hosted it, it was watched by 42.1 million people. 37.2. That's when the bombs are raining over Baghdad. 37.2 million people. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? I'm just glad it's over. Bring on the Soul Train Awards. All right, line number 1 is Sherelda, who wants to say hello. Line number 2, I'm sorry, and she's 40. By the way, you know what? I do think Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child might have gotten some implants. Just to kind of fill her out. This person asked me, Nicole Brown, she says, Wendy, she's 90 pounds soaking wet. On half and half, she's got these boobs. Although, I got to tell you something. Maybe she didn't. Push-up bras these days, and not only push-up bras, but have you ever like seen some of the actresses? They use literally duct tape to duct tape their breast, and they really do a lot. I mean, sometimes even Beyonce looks like she's had some implants, but no, that's duct tape. The problem is with Michelle is that she doesn't have that extra skin to be pushed and manipulated. I mean, Beyonce, even though she's lost weight, she still's got extra skin to be pushed. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what she's done. I got an email from my girlfriend Lisa, who, we're talkers, but she decided to put me on her email list. Lisa, I can't find your email. Remember that blind item I was telling you yesterday? Well, anyway, she called me up yesterday. I can't find your email, Lisa, but we already talked about it on the phone. And by the way, Lisa spent $200 on a bathing suit at Neiman Marcus for this trip, to Puerto Rico. So when I told her that the trip is sold out, she was like, good, because I got a bathing suit that wasn't on sale. It's a bathing suit, the sarong,
Wendy's on line 5.
Oh, she is? I don't want to talk about AJ anymore. I'm moving on. Thanks, Wen. What was I telling you? Oh, remember the blind item yesterday about Star Jones, Al Jones, and I thought that it was Vanessa Calloway. Lisa said, no, Wendy. I went to Star's. Lisa, she went and did her research on Star's website to figure out who her good girlfriends are based on her wedding party. And she said the singer is Natalie Cole. I was like, oh, that's perfect. Star leaves Al with Natalie. Ow. While Al sits there on his, two-way or BlackBerry or whatever, talking to his Queenie friends. And then Star, flits around the room, making nice at the party. Yeah, Natalie Cole. That was a good one. Thanks, Lisa, for that one. 3-6 Mafia was on Ellen this morning, and they did a very good job, I understand. Back to that. Ryan Seacrest, are you ready for his E deal? First of all, did he work the red carpet for E for the Oscars? $21 million over the next 3 years, $7 million a year. Yeah. Well, where is Kathy Griffin when you need her? At the very least, with her sharp acid tongue, which I love. Oh, what does this mean? We got to go into the break? Well, we're just getting started, everybody. So, we're here. Dr. Michael Jones, the plastic surgeon, coming in next hour for Advice Hour. Hour after that, it's Neyo. In between, we'll fit your gossip. I know that's what you really
Wendy,
love.
Man. I have a girl, right, for 10 years. Like half of it, I've been in jail like 5 years. I come home recently, right, and I come to find out now she's dealing with women. I don't have no problem with that, you know what I mean?
As long as you can be in on it.
Yeah.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS presents the WBLS Diet Pepsi Getaway and Play Trip a Day.
Get aboard JetBlue Airways and be our guest.
March 30th through April 2nd at the luxurious 5-star El Conquistador Resort and Country Club in Puerto Rico.
Lose yourself in the vibrant beauty of this grand hotel.
Perched on a 300-foot cliff overlooking the Atlantic and Caribbean Ocean. Relax and be pampered at the Golden Door Spa, El Con's tranquil path to inner and outer peace. Oh, hell, let's get to the point. We're going to party. We're going to have fun. I got DJ Quad coming from Jersey and JC Jace coming from Brooklyn and SNS coming from Uptown. We're leaving nothing to chance. Keisha Coles is going to be entertaining us, and I need you to be at my private island party. It's Palomino Island. It's in Puerto Rico, and we're going to get down.
Sponsored by Bally's Total Fitness. Meet your potential. The Universal Circus, back in the tri-state area, and Benjamin Rugg and Home Furniture Designs in Secaucus, New Jersey.
So listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show each weekday morning at 7:15 a.m. He's going to tell you the next time you can call in and win.
Be the correct caller and pack your bags for the WBLS Getaway and Play Trip a Day to the El Conquistador Resort in Puerto Rico. Or call Sheer Travel 1-888-212-4534 and book your trip to join us.
It's the WBLS Trip a Day Getaway.
Courtesy of Diet Pepsi. Light, crisp, refreshing.
And the station giving you fun in the sun.
107.5 WBLS.
WBLS and the New York City Department of Health encourage you to quit smoking. Call 311 for more information.
Yes, 25 minutes after the hour on the Wendy Williams Experience. Time to talk about LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. LA Weight Loss program encourages you to buy your fresh foods and prepare most of your meals at home. Therefore, grocery shopping becomes very important when you're on LA weight loss. Yes, they give you a bunch of different restaurants that you can enjoy. However, the truth be told, and you already know this because you're an intelligent person, there are a bunch of hidden ingredients that chefs at restaurants put into foods, and there's no telling, how they're sabotaging your diet. With that in mind, LA Weight Loss encourages you to shop at the grocery store and eat the majority of your meals at home or prepare them as best you can. The key is knowing what to buy. How can you make the best choices? Well, here are some tips that I've learned from LA Weight Loss. First of all, eat a little meal or a snack before you go grocery shopping. That way you'll resist the junk food. Also, the fruits and vegetables that you get should be fresh or frozen. Avoid canned things at all costs, even when the label says low sodium. And cheese, which I love. If you're purchasing cheese, they like you to make sure that it's part skim, 1 or 2%. And season your food with Mrs. Dash. That gets a big, and Splenda. They both get big thumbs up from LA Weight Loss. They say shop once or twice a week to avoid running out of the fresh stuff. And, I mean, this is such an easy weight loss program. On a scale of 1 to 5, I probably cook about a 3. I'm no gourmet cook or anything like this, but I find it very easy to put my meals together with LA Weight Loss. I also find it easy to go to restaurants, though. I really do. What do they prefer for you to do? They prefer for you to make your meals at home. They also prefer that you exercise, but they don't make you eat at home, and they give you alternatives, and they understand that many of us have gotten the way we have because we don't exercise, period. There's no putting a gun to our heads. Find out what I've learned on LA Weight Loss, and you can learn it too. Millions of people have lost millions of pounds. It's safe. It's effective. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. Thank you so much, LA Weight Loss. The Puerto Rico trip is sold out. That's that. Do we have a trip to give away today? If we do, I think that we're winding down maybe the last 72 hours of trip giveaways. We do? Terrific. Listen for your cue to call in and win later on, because at this point, the only way to get in is to win. And our very own Steve Harvey, who's going to be in Puerto Rico, also is star of the big screen many times over. This time around, March 17th, is another big day in Steve's life. The premiere of the family film, Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet. It's Steve Harvey's movie. March 17th. Now listen for your chance to win tickets for the exclusive WBLS screening. And of course, Steve and Tommy and everybody's going to be there. March 17th. Don't Trip. He Ain't Through With Me Yet. Oh, this is a big month for Steve. He's got his movie on the 17th. Then he's at Puerto Rico. He's celebrating, doing very well in the mornings. Congratulations, Steve. It's your time to shine. Again. All righty, let's go to line number 2. It's Tamika, and she's 25, and she wants... Well, Tamika?
Yes.
Neo's not here yet, but what would you ask him if he was?
Why does he always wear like a tight gold cap or a tight knit hat? He always wears the hat. All his footage on the internet.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Thanks, Tamika.
All right.
Princess is on line number 6, 46 years old from Newark. Hey, Princess.
Hello.
Hi, Princess. It's Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, are you aware that they are playing the same corny songs in Philadelphia over and over again? I mean, maybe somebody's trying to hate on you.
What does that mean? I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. They play about 6 of the same songs all day long, just repeatedly. One of your interns should really have tally marks for how much they play the same songs over and over again during your show.
Well, what are you doing in Newark? And how do you get Philly radio?
I'm in Philadelphia.
Oh, it says you're in Newark.
That's because Goose is not paying attention. He was so busy minding my other business.
Oh, well, that wasn't Goose. That was Widley. But anyway, no, you know what? The stations that take my syndication, they take my talk. What they do for their music is on them. I mean, here in New York, while we were playing, You Are My Friend.
I know, but
clearly, Memphis knows nothing about that. Look, there's nothing I can do about that.
Okay.
All right. Take care, Princess. Bye-bye. As far as I'm concerned, they can do away with all the music, including You Are My Friend. But as long as we're going to be here in New York, we're going to make the most of it. So, David's on line number 7, and he's 48, and he wants to talk about the 3-6 Mafia on The Ellen Show. Hi, David. It's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, listen, I was just calling in to let you know that 3-6 Mafia was on The Ellen Show this morning, and they rocked.
They performed. Did they sit on the couch too?
They did both, and they carried their Oscar statues. Even when they performed holding them.
Aww.
And Ellen gave them all sorts of love, and they were just really good. They seemed so humble.
Yeah.
So surprised that they won, and they're so down home. Shouts out to Memphis and stuff. But they were just really refreshingly not like thuggy, or they just seemed like really nice guys. And they were really good.
Well, and you know what? And Ellen makes it easy for her guests too. She is a friend in my head.
Well, and she danced with them at the end.
Of course she did. That's what she does. Yeah.
Genuinely enjoy them. But listen, I love your show. I listen every day, and keep on doing what you do.
Thank you, David. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, let me see. Sherelda's on line number 2. She's 40. She wants to talk about Busta Rhymes video. Oh, she hung up. Is Darren still there? On line, I'm sorry, line number 3.
Yes.
Hi, Darren. It's Wendy. How are you? Okay, he hung up. That's okay. You know what? We can keep moving through the break. We'll come back and talk about the drummer from the Jacksons being stabbed. Did I say that in my original report, or just that he was found dead? Okay, well, there was a knife in his back. Plus, we'll talk about the notorious M.O.M. and, a bunch of other stuff. Okay, keep it here. It's Wendy until 7 on WBLS. Thanks.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Yeah, hi. My name is James.
Hi, James.
Wendy, I called yesterday to make the correction about Angela Bofield, a song.
Yes.
The two guys that called in, the Let Me Be Your Angel, that was by Stacey Lattice song.
Yes.
The Angel itself, that was by Angela Winbush solo.
Okay.
When she was now today, the Sergio Mendes,
yes,
the Never Gonna Let You Go, that was a ballad. The disco, now we on the upbeats, that was I'll Tell You. I know you remember that.
Yes.
I'll Tell You Where You Have to Go, oh baby, 1979.
Yes, wow,
on Electra
James.
Records.
You are a crow.
Because he did the real thing before that. Stevie Wonder wrote that disco, the early, like about 1977. The biggest one was I'll Tell You, 1979. It was on Electra Records. Wendy?
Yes, James.
And Wendy, one more thing. And when you mentioned the Try It Out, that was by Gino Sucio. I'm familiar with a lot of music.
Okay. Thank you, James.
All right, thanks. Have a good evening.
We love you for listening. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
We got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Yeah, everybody. So, I got a few faxes here. First of all, my emails are broken. It is what it is. Yes, very Negroidian. Second of all, at any given time, my microphone or anything else can break. But that's why the subtitle of the show is, It Is What It Is. All right. Now, with that in mind, please just send your faxes, because for now, the fax machine is just humming along. It's working. It's working. Yes, 866-WendyFax. I know you'll have questions for Dr. Michael Jones next hour. Make sure that you use the telephone and call. We're only talking about plastic surgery. I think this is the first time in years that I've had a plastic surgeon on this show, as much plastic surgery as we talk about. So, anyway, a woman told police that she stabbed her the former drummer for the Jackson 5 with a steak knife, plunged it into his lung during a fight. Her name is Yolanda Davis, 44, and she's being held on a charge of murder there in Indiana. And she could face 45 years to 65 years in prison if she's convicted. Well, she says that she killed Johnny Jackson, 54. They say that he's possibly a relative of the Jackson family. He used to play drummer for the Jackson 5. He was found dead in his home last Wednesday. We talked about the story, but I didn't have anything more to the story. He replaced the Jackson 5's original drummer around 1967, and there he was laying in his house. There he was, there in Gary, Indiana. Yeah, she wasn't at the scene when the cops got there. She ended up, I guess, just turning herself in. Yeah. By the way, you guys, thank you for checking out the Wendy Williams Experience podcast. I am now podcasting. How do you get there again, Taryn? What do you do?
You have to download iTunes.
You download iTunes, which costs you nothing.
Right.
And then you Google me.
No, then there's a section where you click on the podcast. Click on that and put in your name.
All right, then they click on the podcast and then put in Wendy Williams. Where does Google come in?
Nowhere.
I just like to use that word. That's a funny word that you all use. Google me. I'm busy. Can you Google me later? I love that. So Oprah did not show up at the after Oscar party because Ludacris was in the building. Oprah's people allegedly let it be known that the Queen will not be in the building because he's there. Well, they say. Now, see, yesterday I was saying, well, what's the source of the beef? Come to find out, somebody said that, you're being too organized. Just, here you go. Thanks. It was that Oprah's offended because Ludacris uses the N-word a lot. And then another thing that I heard is that because he says degrading things about women. But out of all those things, this is the one that makes the most sense to me. Well, this is from my girl, Myra Panache. And she says, Oprah's reaction may stem from negative comments Ludacris made about her in a publication last year. Oddly, he dissed Oprah, but claimed that Paris Hilton was his girl, despite the fact that Paris Hilton was caught on video calling two African-American men the N-word. Well, see, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wow. Watch it, Ludacris. You saw what she did to James Fry.
Wow.
In the meantime, Marie Osmond, the good news is she got that terrible plastic surgery corrected. Did you see her? She was selling her dolls. To me, that was more interesting than the Oscars, and I'm not a doll collector. I could give a crap about some porcelain dolls with the, beautiful eyelashes that they sell there on QVC. But I wanted to see Marie's plastic surgery because, she was pulled so tightly that she actually looked 30 years older than she is. Her plastic surgery was actually awful. Apparently, she's gotten all that fixed, and she was back to normal. She looks great. But the bad news is that her husband, Brian, is battling deadly cancer. Yeah. Brian's latest setback has the family praying overtime, they say. The doctors found cancerous lesions in his esophagus. And then they recently discovered fatty tumors in his brain. And there have been lots of visits to the doctors and lots of surgeries, CAT scans, radiation, all kinds of stuff going on. Brian and Marie are both Mormon, and they've been in and out. They've been in and out of their fights. Marie is 46. She battled depression. Remember when she drove the kids and just left the kids alone and ran away from home, basically? They got a lot of kids, And then he's 53, and he's tipping the scale at 320 pounds. He's gained quite a bit of weight since they got married years ago. But, wow, Marie, I wish you the best. A little bit of rock and roll. Hey. They say that Will Smith is banished from Jada's dressing room when she prepares for big award shows because he's too much of a prankster. The dressing room at their house. Here's what she quotes. On days like this, he has a separate dressing room because Will likes to clown and he likes to play too much. And really, this is a very serious situation. So we keep our rooms separate. I like them as a couple. They seem like they have a lot of fun. Yeah. I thought her hair looked really plain. Jay Alexander, I was watching last night on the E! Channel. He said that, he thought her hair matched the dress. It was a simple dress, really elegant and stuff. I just thought it looked like too plain, but it is what it is. Hey, listen, I also found nothing wrong with Charlize Theron's dress. I thought that the big bow, it was so dramatic. I liked it. that was one of those you like it or you don't dresses, you know. Yeah. Anyway, Chantal is on line number 5, and she's 24 years old. Hi, Chantal.
How you doing, Wendy?
Well, you're a young girl yourself. You're only 24. You're dating a younger guy. How much younger?
Well, he's 19, but I'm about to be 25 in a month.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I guess I'm at the stage right now where I'm transitioning into, firm adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know, like, what's the cut off, or what things should I look for in a guy that is younger?
Well, I mean, there's not much younger than 20. I mean, are you still with your 19-year-old guy?
Yes. Okay, I'll be 25 in like I said next month, so that doesn't look crazy.
It looks a little crazy only because you're at two different points in your life. Like if he's 19 and living at home, I find nothing wrong with that. If he was 25 living at home, I find a lot wrong with that.
Okay.
If he's 19 and he has no car, I find nothing wrong with that. If he's got no money for Red Lobster, I find nothing wrong with that. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, everything I'm going through right now, everything to a T.
Yeah, it's like a 19-year-old can't do anything for a 25-year-old except for slay you right and leave you the hell alone. Right?
Okay. But Wendy.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you something. I grew up in Monmouth County. I wanted to know if you used to do like talent shows at like Monmouth Regional. Like I have this memory. I don't know if it was you. But...
No, it wasn't me.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you so much for repping Monmouth County.
Thank you, Chantal.
Okay, bye-bye.
Monmouth County, all day, every day. Ocean Township, Asbury Park, Long Branch, Wall Township. Advice hour's coming up next hour. Get your questions in for our plastic surgeon friend. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
I'm 46 years old. I haven't had any in 3 years. My wife cut me off 3 years ago because of her serious mental deficiencies, and I've still been a faithful husband.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm. As you may or may not know by now, Dana Reeves, the widow of Christopher Reeves, lost her battle with lung cancer, and we all found that out today. She was diagnosed about 15 months ago. In light of that, today's Medical Minute involves lung cancer. There was a study done. They call this the largest study ever on the subject of lung cancer. And this, what the researchers found is, in a nutshell, blacks who smoke up to a pack a day are far more likely than whites who smoke similar amounts to develop lung cancer. Also, this study found that Hispanic and Asian smokers were less likely than black smokers to develop lung cancer. Some say the difference is a matter of genetics, while other researchers contend that smoking habits may play a role. For example, researchers say blacks tend to puff deeper than whites, which may expose us more to the carcinogens in the cigarette. Smoking rates are also slightly higher among blacks, while whites tend to smoke more cigarettes per day. But we take each cigarette and, I guess, inhale it down to our feet. The study involved more than 180,000 people, and more than half of those people were minority. The researchers did this at USC and the University of Hawaii. They analyzed lung cancer over an 8-year period. They also found that whites who smoke up to a pack a day had a 43 to 55% lower risk of lung cancer than blacks who smoke the same amount. According to the American Lung Association, black men are 50% more likely to develop lung cancer and 36% more likely to die from the disease than whites. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Wendy's Medical Minute. And thank you so much for being here. All right, let's bring our guest in. This is part of my medical team, the fabulous and dapper Dr. Michael Jones. Hi, doctor. Have a seat. Dr. Jones, everyone. is a board-certified plastic surgeon. Dr. Jones' practice is, I'm going to give you the telephone number and whatnot. I'll give you the numbers several times, but his address is 120 East 61st Street in Manhattan. The telephone number is 212-223-0716, and I will give it to you again several times. You put your headphones on, Doc, because people now on the telephones are calling about plastic surgery, your questions. I'm not answering questions about relationships or anything. If you'd be so kind as to save your relationship questions for after the doctor leaves. Right now, we're fortunate to have you here.
Well, thank you for having me.
As much as I am an advocate of plastic surgery, this is my first time in years. I can't even think of when I've had a plastic surgeon on the show, which is amazing.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so, hey, Dr. Jones, can you please explain the procedure for butt implants? Most specifically, the fat from other areas of your body being injected into your butt. What are the pros, what are the cons, and how much does something like this cost? Let's talk butt implants.
Butt implants is probably one of the most popular procedures that we're getting requests for in the office on a daily basis.
From black women and white women?
Predominantly from black women.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow. And we advocate a micro-fat transfer to the butt, which is essentially taking fat from your abdomen, from your legs, from your arms, and re-injecting that fat into your butt.
Okay.
And it gives you extra projection to your butt if you want better shape to your rear. There are lots of other surgeons that may advocate an implant. We tend to shy away from implants.
Why?
Because they're fraught with a whole bunch of risks. Extrusion, infection.
What's an extrusion?
Extrusion means the implant pops out.
Oh.
It doesn't set there.
What?
It wants to come out.
So you can wake up with an implant on your privates.
That's correct.
Stop the madness.
That's correct. So we shy away from implants and advocate a micro-fat transfer.
Okay.
And
now the fat migrating its way up your back and say, No,
it doesn't move. It stays where we put it.
Now, what if you are a thin woman and you have no fat to be pulled?
Well, then there's a problem. And we often that is the limiting factor, in fact, how much body fat you actually have that we can harvest and put that fat into your rear.
And now how much is a fat, what do you call the procedure?
It's a fat transfer to the butt.
Oh, right. How much is that?
It runs anywhere from $5,500 to $7,500, depending on how much fat you want to put into it.
And you are board certified in several hospitals across the city of New York.
We have several hospital affiliations.
Yes. And so now you go in for your surgery at 7 o'clock in the morning. What time are you, as the doctor, finished with butt surgery?
Well, it depends on, usually we actually do the procedures in our office. We have an accredited operating room in our office.
That I've been privy to use.
That is correct.
Yes.
And we tend to get you there early in the morning. Could be as early as 6:30 in the morning.
Yes.
It takes us about 3 hours to do a butt transfer.
Now, when's the next time you can sit down on your butt?
It's right after the surgery. We don't advocate it, but absolutely you can. When you have an implant or like a silicone implant put into the rear, you can't sit for several weeks.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Isn't that, you see, all that standing. That's crazy. Doctor, here's another one. I'm a 63-year-old and I want to have a tummy tuck and liposuction around my waist. Is this a good idea? If this was my mom, I'd say, you already got your man. You already, leave it alone, old lady.
We operate on many people of this age, and it's not an uncommon thing that at 63.
That's still young.
You're still young. You're still maybe wanting to feel good about yourself at that point. Why not? And tummy tuck versus liposuction depends on her history. If she has had children in the past, I'd probably advocate tummy tuck. Okay. If she has had no children, she doesn't have stretch marks, doesn't have crepey skin, has good elasticity to her skin, then liposuction can be fantastic.
It's the anesthesia that'll kill you. I guess that's the part where I'd be like, if this was, a 63-year-old aunt or something of mine, I would say, "Oh, auntie, no." Talk about the anesthesia, because that'll kill you.
That can
kill a 22-year-old.
Exactly.
Talk about it.
And anesthesia risks are very important, because these are elective procedures. Let's face it, you're having plastic surgery. You don't have to have these procedures. You're doing it because you want to.
Yes.
So before we take anyone to the operating room, we want to make sure that they're healthy, that they're medically fit and optimized. The surgical risks with involving anesthesia can be very serious.
Yes. And you find out that they're healthy through blood extraction, and then the blood is tested, and you make sure they're up to par.
That's correct. And sometimes we actually may ask for their medical doctor to give us a letter stating that they are medically healthy and fit for general anesthesia.
Absolutely. And now, do you do financing at your practice?
We do. We work with several companies that can provide financing for surgery.
Now, this is a syndicated show, so there are a lot of people listening in the New York tri-state area, but a lot of people outside. In general, out of 100% of plastic surgeons, what percentage of you all do offer financing?
I would say probably 60 to 70% do.
There you go. There you go, everybody. All right, so let's go to the telephone. Tracy is on line number 1, and she's got a question regarding rhinoplasty. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Wendy.
You're on with Dr. Jones. Go ahead.
Hi, doctor.
Hi, Tracy.
I had a rhinoplasty done about 8 years ago. It was done at a city hospital. And he didn't want to, I don't think he did too much to it because it looks no different than when I first went in. And he didn't even charge me.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I'm thinking about, going under the knife again. It's like a bump on my nose. And then like the bottom of my nose is kind of round. So I'm thinking, do you have I'm a black woman.
Okay.
And I probably would be better coming into your office so you can look at it, but I'm just thinking about that.
Where are you located?
I'm located, I live in Queens. I work in Manhattan.
Definitely you should come to the office so I can take a look.
I'll give you the telephone number. Thanks, Tracy.
Okay, thank you, Wendy.
Everyone, it's 212-223-0716. 212-223-0716. Let's go to, by the way, as an African-American plastic surgeon, do you do many... Why am I saying African-American? Like, I got to be politically correct. I just feel more comfortable saying black, if you don't mind. As a black doctor who does plastic surgery, do you get many black people coming in for nose jobs?
Let me tell you, I think that our practice is probably 90% people of color. 90%. And I think it's crucially important, probably the most important procedure that one can really be considered or need to find someone who has experience doing is with ethnic rhinoplasty.
Yes.
Rhinoplasty on a black person. Our anatomy is different. Our skin is different. If you don't go to someone who has experience with ethnic rhinoplasty, you will have the problems that Tracy has.
Okay, there we go. All right, let's go to line number 3. Shelly is 32 from White Plains, wants to talk about a tummy tuck. Hi, Shelly. You're on with Dr. Michael Jones. Okay.
Hi.
Go ahead, Shelly.
I had a surgery like 20 years ago for a C-section. But I think the doctor messed up my stomach. And I have this lump. I have lumps on the side of my stomach. And I want to do the tummy tuck. I want to know if...
Let me ask you this, Shelly. Is your incision that you had for your C-section, does it run across or does it run up and down?
I didn't hear that.
Does your incision from your C-section run across your abdomen or does it run up and down? It's up and down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We need to take a look at you because it's quite possible that you may have hernias, and that's why you have irregularities under the skin there.
All right, so make an appointment for a consultation, okay? You want the number?
I have the number. I tried calling the other day. I have to find time to go.
Okay, well, make some time. You all, if you're calling about things where you can just make your appointment and go in, then by all means, just make a consultation. I'm sorry. Okay. Line number 4 is Dawn. She's 28. She wants to talk about cosmetic surgery for her privates, doctor. Hi, Dawn.
Hello, Wendy. How are you?
Go ahead and, what do you have, a fatty pad? You might need a little liposuction on your fatty pad.
No.
Doc, I know you do those. That's a...
Oh.
Go ahead, Dawn.
Okay, a couple of days ago on the news, there was a 40-year-old woman who wanted to feel like a virgin to a man again.
Oh.
Okay. And they did something. I want to know what exactly do you do?
Oh.
Well, let me first state that we don't do that procedure in the office, but it's a vaginoplasty, and they are essentially recreating your hymen, where your hymen used to be. It's now.
Who does that? What kind of doctor does that?
There are several surgeons and often urologists that will perform that type of a procedure.
And what kind of? Why would you want to do that to impress some man?
Exactly. Ew.
Probably so.
Yeah. Thanks, Dawn.
Thank you.
Let's talk to line number 3, Linda. She's 41 and she wants. Okay. Well, how about this one? Hey, Wendy, can you ask Dr. Michael Jones? I'm 25 and I would like to have breast lift and implants. However, I've heard that people say you should wait until after you have your children. What do you think, Doc?
Well, it is important to often wait until after you've had your children, because there's a risk with breast augmentation that you may not be able to lactate after the surgery. And so if you're interested in breastfeeding, then you may not be able to.
Now, something happens with the milk ducts.
That's correct. They can become obstructed. They may even become infected.
Yeah.
And also sensory loss of the breast can also occur.
Yes.
And in addition, after you've had, if you have a breast implant and you then have your pregnancy, your breast will enlarge, the skin will stretch, and then after the pregnancy, the skin will sag.
Yes, that's right.
So you then will need another lift.
There you go. All right, Dr. Michael Jones is here. We're going to line number 5. Chris wants to talk about laser hair removal. Do you do that at your practice?
Absolutely. It's probably one of our second most commonly requested.
Chris, go ahead. Go ahead, talk to the doctor.
How you doing, Mr. Jones?
Doctor.
Good.
You worked very hard for that.
Sorry, I apologize. I have a question about laser hair removal. I'm a light-skinned black male, and I'm trying to, I want to actually remove the hair on my face. I don't grow a lot. I heard that, Wendy. I don't grow a lot, but I want to remove what's on my face now, and I have a question about if it's permanent and around the average price of actual hair removal, and like how many sessions would that take?
Well, for a man, it's very difficult to get complete removal of the hair. In fact, you will never get complete removal. You might get an 85% reduction, but it can take several sessions. If you go to our website, which is www.michaeljonesmd.com, if you go to the laser hair removal webpage, you will see a male who actually had laser hair removal and got a fantastic result, but that took him about 10 treatments. And it cost
10 treatments?
10 treatments. And it costs on average anywhere from $250 on up to $350 to do the entire face.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, we're going to take a break. Dr. Michael Jones is in the studio. He's going to stay with us throughout Advice Hour. His practice, once again, is located at 120 East 61st Street. The telephone number in New York City is 212-223-0716. If you don't live in New York, listen and learn and call somebody near you if you'd like to get work done.
Wendy, man.
I've been talking to this young lady. She called me at home and I was listening to your show, and she says that she doesn't know any straight guys that listen to the Wendy Williams show.
No, plenty of straight guys listen to the show.
All right, so yeah.
Ow.
So what should I tell her?
Tell her
how you doing. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yes, New York City. Dr. Michael Jones is still in the studio. I'm taking your telephone calls at 866-GET-WENDY. But first, a reminder, winter is still here. The potential for rough, dry, nasty, chapped, winterized skin is definitely in full effect. What do? Pick up some St. Ives. St. Ives. The products work beautifully. The 24-hour moisture, you put it on in the morning, and you don't have to reapply at all during the day. That means more room in your handbag for other stuff, like more tubes of lipsticks, more pressed powders, more perfumes. It's the 24-hour moisture from St. Ives. St. Ives is a proud sponsor of the U.S. ski team, the U.S. snowboard team. You know what their skin goes through. You know what kind of winter we've had. You know how unsightly chapped skin looks. So jump on something that is affordable and works. St. Ives, 24-hour moisture. Love it. Let's talk about LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. I have successfully lost, another pound. So I'm down 7 pounds on LA weight loss. The countdown to not just Little Kim's lockdown, but the countdown to Puerto Rico is on. We leave on March 30th. I got 3 more pounds to lose. I'm going to do it, doggone it. I'm going to do it. I want to lose an extra 10 pounds to go to Puerto Rico. 1-800-448-TRIM. The way I'm doing it is, I've called my friends at LA Weight Loss and I'm back on the program. But I am incorporating working out at the same time, so the weight is not coming off quite as fast as my original 15 pounds, which I never gained back, I might add. But I wanted to add another 10 pounds to it to make it a whole 25 pounds. The original 15 I kept off for for 2 years. Yeah, this spring will be 2 years. And now I want to lose another 10. I want to go to Puerto Rico. I want to feel great. You know what I mean? If you are looking to lose some weight, summer's right around the corner. Whether it's 20 pounds or, 100 pounds, LA Weight Loss, I think, is right for you. Because on LA Weight Loss, the moo is very effective because you're constantly eating on LA Weight Loss. It's like 6 small meals a day. You can eat at McDonald's. You can eat at Burger King. You can eat from your grocer's freezer, including like lean cuisine, Smart One desserts, and all that other kind of stuff. And if you like to cook, there's actually an LA Weight Loss cookbook. There you go. They've got you covered. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. Keep listening, everybody. Your chance to win to go to Puerto Rico happens later on today. And don't forget, we've got passes for you to check out Steve Harvey's new movie. Don't trip. He ain't through with me yet. Steve's movies in theaters on March 17th. Listen to win your passes for the WBLS private screening. In the meantime, we are being delightfully entertained by the fabulous, magnanimous Dr. Michael Jones, who also happens to be one half of the power couple. Yes, Kathleen Trigg. This is Kathleen's husband. I just love that, Dr. Jones. You all are a real power couple. She's on the news. You're in the surgery room, and you all are doing it for yourselves. I just love that.
Well, I'm truly blessed to have her in my life.
Yeah. And you. And both of you you're a wonderful power couple, and I'm glad to have you here today. His telephone number is 212-223-0716. His practice is on 120 East 61st Street in Manhattan. Dr. Jones got his Bachelor of Arts degree from Columbia College here in New York City. He graduated with honors from Columbia College of Physicians and Surgeons. He completed his surgical internship over at Mount Sinai Medical Center in New York City. To find out more about Dr. Jones, you can go to his website,
www.michaeljonesmd.com.
You might have seen him on BET Nightly News. You might have seen him on Ed Gordon. But most importantly, you'll see him because you're watching him here on the radio. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so, dear Dr. Jones, I'm a 47-year-old woman. I still have a pouch from having my son 10 years ago. Am I still a good candidate for a tummy tuck?
Absolutely.
I think she sounds perfect.
She sounds perfect. We need to examine you, make sure that you're healthy. But if you have that pouch, oftentimes, no matter how much exercise you're doing, it's not going to resolve. Once you have a child, those abdominal muscles become distended, and they just won't tighten without us helping them along the way.
So you open up the stomach, you tighten the muscles, then you get rid of the loose skin on the outside.
That's correct.
And she'll be back into a bikini.
No time flat. Realistically, she'll be back in a bikini in about 3 months.
Yes. Leave yourself some healing time, Nancy, and make your appointment for your consultation with Dr. Jones at 212-223-0716. Dr. Jones, let's talk about stretch marks. Hold that thought. I want to wait until we get back to the national break. So many women have questions about stretch marks, so just keep that in your mind. We're going to talk about stretch marks.
Okay.
Line number 4, Cynthia, is 25 on Long Island. She's got a question regarding mole removal. Go ahead, Cynthia.
Hi. Hi, doctor.
Hi, Cynthia.
I have small moles around my eyes that I want to get rid of. It's like they're popping up every couple of months.
Okay, often, probably what you're describing is seborrhea keratosis, and they're very common in people of color. They are really not moles, but they're little growths of skin that are often dark in color. Depending on the size of them, they can be taken care of either by freezing them off, either by burning them off, or excising them. So it would be nice for you to come into the office for us to take a look.
Okay, another question, if I can.
Go ahead.
Liposuction. I have love handles and some fat in the belly, and I want to get rid of that. How much would liposuction, around the price of liposuction would be?
Well, liposuction is often priced by the site.
Yeah.
It may be an initial charge for the first site, and then a smaller charge for each subsequent site. For the area that you're talking about, you're probably looking at anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000, depending on where you go.
Okay, then. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye, Cynthia.
Bye.
Dr. Jones, I'm a 35-year-old mother of 5. I'm done bearing my children, and I want to get multiple procedures. A tummy tuck, liposuction with the fat transferred into my butt, and I want a breast lift. Can I maintain my double D breast with just a lift, or will I need an implant? And can I get it all done at once? My only health issue is asthma.
I probably would not do them all at one time. You're going to be in a lot of pain, 1. 2, the more procedures you do, the more potential risk you have with poor outcome. As far as the breasts remaining a double D, when you do a lift alone, your breast size will remain essentially the same. If you were doing a reduction, then you could make them smaller and fit into a smaller bra size. But I would not recommend doing all those procedures at one time. I would probably work with maybe the tummy tuck, the breast lift at one time, and then later after you've healed, if you want to do some lipo-sculpturing, then that's something that you can do at a later date.
Right, to transfer it into her butt.
Right.
What is the general price, the approximate price of a tummy tuck?
It varies, but typically it runs about $8,000.
Yeah. And the general price of breast implants?
Anywhere from $55 to $85, depending on the surgeon.
That's the going rate, you guys. I'll tell you what, when sometimes girls tell me, well, you know what? More talk with Dr. Jones in just a moment. I'll throw you his telephone number one more time. We've still got more in Advice Hour to go. We're going to talk about stretch marks. I want to talk about cheap surgery, like girls who say they can get implants for $3,000. I want to talk about going to a foreign country to get surgery. And Dr. Jones is here. 212, his practice number, 212-223-0716. It's Wendy till 7 on WBLS.
Afternoons at 2. It's the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
There's no accounting for women's taste in thugs. I mean, I myself thought that I was going to outgrow that whole thing. I thought it was just a passing phase. You know, I remember, growing up and stuff and always loving them boys, Long Branch. I tried to, date to bring home something that, I thought I was supposed to. That didn't work out. Then I ended up meeting this boy from Brownsville. And 7 years later, we're still married. And it is what it is.
Bob, you're lucky.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, now I have to spend my life being called Yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo. You know what I mean?
Miss a day, miss a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wendy Williams Experience. 107.5 WBLS.
Dr. Michael Jones is in the studio. It's Advice Hour. His practice is on East 61st Street in the fabulous, well-appointed Upper East Side of Manhattan. His office is wonderful. He shares it with, you have 3 doctors. Dr. Jones is the face guy.
Right. I'm the director, and we have a director of aesthetic body contouring who is Dr. Michael Cooper.
Okay.
And we also have Dr. Pearl Brown, who's also with us, who helps us do everything.
See, I love that. I love that, you have specialties, because everything isn't for every doctor.
That's correct. And not everything is for every patient.
Right.
And so we try to tailor a treatment program that's individualized to each and every patient.
There you go. And they're all under one roof. 212-223-0716. If you were outside of the New York metro area, then you make sure when you're looking for a plastic surgeon that you look for somebody who specializes in your particular needs. Right?
That is correct.
Now, let's talk about stretch marks.
Stretch marks.
Is there a cream?
There are many people that tout that certain creams will work. In reality, we have found that they do not work. The stretch marks is a damage to the skin. The skin has been stretched beyond its elastic abilities to contract back. So it's damaged skin. There's nothing that's going to repair that damaged skin. We often recommend, quite honestly, that these patients go to a bronzing tanning salon and actually just get a nice bronzing tan, which helps them to fade into the surrounding skin color, makes them less noticeable, won't get rid of them,
yes,
but it will make you look good in a bikini.
Yeah, well, if that's what you're interested in, there you go. All those products that you spend $200 on don't work.
They don't work.
And, you talk about fat being transferred into your butt to give you a bigger booty. Why can't you put the fat in your boobs?
Well, get a lot of requests for that, but whenever you transfer fat to another part of the body, it's a potential for it to form a calcification or for it to scar.
Ooh.
And when you're doing mammograms, and after 40, all women should have a yearly mammogram, that fat that's transferred to the breast could potentially look like a cancer.
Oh.
So we don't transfer the fat to the breast.
Now, of people who want to get their breast enlarged, how often do you do silicone?
Very rarely. Silicone still isn't FDA approved at this point. There are some studies and trials that are going on using the newer types of silicone implants. There are people that are going to places like Canada in order to have it done. It is a more natural feeling breast, but it's still, in this country, not quite advocated at this point.
Do you recommend over the muscle or under the muscle?
It really depends on your anatomy.
Okay.
If you have a little bit of ptosis, or meaning that the breast is already fallen a bit, then you're probably a better candidate for an over the muscle implant. If you are flat and you don't have any ptosis or fallen nature to your breast, then under the muscle is probably the better way to go.
I had the flab, but I still got under the muscle. But I do have to say, under the muscle implant is more painful than childbirth.
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you, I've never felt pain like that in my entire life.
Well, nowadays, what we're doing, there's a device called the Pain Buster, which actually, after the surgery, it's instilling lidocaine or Marcaine or some anesthetic under the skin for the first 7 to 10 days after surgery. People are now having almost painless breast augmentation.
Oh, my God. Now, I wanted to ask you, geez, it was right at the tip of my tongue regarding breast implants, breast implants.
Another country.
Well, that wasn't the question, but let's get to surgery from another country. These people going to Mexico and Guatemala to have plastic surgery. What do you feel about that? Because it's cheaper, Doc.
It definitely is cheaper. You know, a lot of these people that are down there doing surgery are very qualified surgeons.
Yes.
The downside is that your care provider is not easily accessible to you if you have a complication.
That's right.
You travel to the Dominican Republic, wherever it is, you come back, you have a complication. It's not just taking a trip around the corner to have it fixed. You now have to get back on a plane, or you may not be able to. You may have to go to someone who did not perform your surgery to have it corrected.
Okay, so my girlfriend read an article in the newspaper. This place was touting $2,500 breast implants. She wants to get them done. What do you say?
It may be a gimmick. Oftentimes what you see is very low prices that tell you you're going to get it for this price, but then they forget to add the anesthetic cost, they forget to add the facility cost, they forget to add other costs that may come up down the line, your post-operative visits perhaps.
Dr. Michael Jones, I need to know if you perform breast surgery on men from what I believe is called a gynecomastia.
Gynecomastia.
What is that?
That's where a male may have an accumulation of breast tissue that looks like a little bit of a breast.
Oh, okay.
And yes, we do. Our aesthetic surgeon who deals with the body sculpting, Dr. Michael Cooper, does a fantastic job with dealing with gynecomastia, either with liposuction or with a small incision under the nipple to remove that fat.
Joyce is on line number 4. She's 45. She wants to talk about varicose. Oh, she's gone? All right, well, let's talk about varicose veins.
Varicose veins, very difficult to treat in people of color.
Okay.
We do have a laser in the office that will treat and help the varicose veins, but the laser that we have tends to work only well in fair-skinned individuals.
Interesting. This person has excessive arm sweat and is looking for Botox. Let's talk about Botox.
Botox, wonderful for this problem. It takes quite a bit of Botox, however, injected under the arm to stop the excessive sweating.
How many needles? How many needles?
Well, you're talking about perhaps 20 shots per arm.
Wow.
In order to get the entire area. But we topicalize the area so that it's not
whatever.
Painful. And it can be very effective.
I walk out from getting my Botox. I have blood dripping all in my eyes. I sit there. I take it like a man. I get like 8 needles in my forehead from one of your colleagues, Dr. Janine Downey.
Right, Janine Downey.
That's right. And so, Dr. Janine, but you know what? I take it like a man. But damn it hurts.
Well, she's fantastic.
Beauty is pain. Let's see. On line number 5, Andy wants to talk about a nose job. Is he there?
Yeah.
Andy?
Yeah.
Let's talk with the doctor. Go ahead.
I was just wondering if you have to fit a certain, nose type to get surgery on your nose. I don't have really the bone, but it's just the meat on the bottom, kind of around the nostrils and all that. What exactly do they do? Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're looking to have addressed. Some people have wide nostrils and they want them smaller.
Yeah.
That would be called a base reduction. Some people have a bulbous tip. They want that tip sculpted a little bit. Some people have a wide bridge and they want that defined. So it really depends on your anatomy, what you look like, and being able to take a look at you and determine what's best for you.
So they just kind of shave it off the sides?
Well, often if it's trying to reduce the width of your nose, especially the bridge area, you have to actually break those bones and then move them back towards the center to kind of give a narrowing to the nose.
Okay. How much does it cost about?
Well, rhinoplasty varies across the country, and it can range anywhere from $3,500 all the way up to $10,000.
All right. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
Doctor, the show 902, Dr. 90210, I noticed that a lot of the nose jobs, they don't have the usual black eyes. Like, I grew up in Ocean Township. A girl's rite of passage before her bat mitzvah or a guy's, bar mitzvah, they got nose jobs. And they're always at the black and blue. Where's the black and blue in today's nose jobs?
Not everyone is breaking the bones. There are some people that are just putting in an implant to give the illusion that the nose is narrower. And in those cases, you're not going to get the same degree of bruising.
Well, you learn something new every day. This is Dr. Michael Jones. We're going to have you and your colleagues back, to talk plastic surgery, because I like this plastic surgery talk, and people have questions, men and women.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. Their practice, everybody, is in Manhattan at 120 East 61st Street. The telephone number is 212-223-0716. You can always go to his website, look at his credentials, and check him out. MyJonesMD.com. Do your homework, and good luck. All right, everybody, keep it here. Neyo's coming up next hour, because it's the Hour of Truth with Neyo. Thank you, Dr. Jones.
Thank you, Wendy.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wendy Williams Experience.
Welcome, everybody, to the Hour of Truth. Neyo is 23 years old. We're going to get to the bottom of his real name.
Hold on. Before we start talking about Neyo, we got to address something real quick. Anybody know Miss Jones?
Oh, my God.
We got to get into this.
Clonesy. Do we really have to talk about that?
Yeah, just real quick.
What?
Anybody know Miss Jones? Anybody know Tasha? Y'all need to tell Tasha she need to get some creativeness in her body and really start becoming her own person.
Tara, don't agitate it. You talk to me about this every damn day.
People on this show work real hard at production.
You and Hollywood were going crazy.
We put it together real hard. We was going for 4 years, and you had 4 years to get it together and become the queen of this whole situation. But, we came back, we did what we were doing, we in the street, and, people getting real tired of hearing the knockoff, you know what I'm saying? You've been here long enough, become your own person and get your own identity. Rest on your own laurels, we went all the way to Philly, conquered a whole new situation. Ain't nobody in this city could say that they did what the queen of this whole thing has done. I need the bomb, okay? There's only one person that went and conquered a whole nother situation, and he failed at it, okay? So, Tasha, get your own identity, become your own person, stop biting. Do your own writing, stop biting.
Wow. Slay you later. Clonesy. You like that? It's clones. All right, look, close the door, please. Let me introduce my guest the way I like to. Crap, I didn't know what that was. Stop the music. I was like, oh my gosh. Are you going to ask me to marry? Well, like, what is going to happen? But then I saw the greasy, the Brownsville look. I'm like, oh, what the hell? What's he going to say? My heart started pounding. No, really, I got to catch my breath for a moment. I was like, oh, what the F? You know, he's crazy enough to say, you know what? He's right. I just won the lottery for $10 million, and I am officially giving you the option to quit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's crazy, and I had no idea what was going to happen. No, but he gets annoyed, and the second person in my life that gets the most annoyed is probably Trev Hollywood, who does my production. Man, listen. It's too bad he's not in here right now. He would have been co-signing on the whole thing. But, Trev Hollywood, he works so hard on my production and stuff. And people ask me, how do I feel? And I'm like, who has time to pay attention? You know, imitation is the sincerest form, but I am no longer flattered. It is like disgust damn thing. You know what I mean?
But your team is tighter. Let's go get
All right, woman. All right, close the door. That was my big mouth booker, Elisa. She booked this man. This man is 23 years old. He's a singer. He's a songwriter. His real name is Schaefer C. Smith. Let me find out. His CD has been in stores since February 28th. It's called In My Own Words. Get it, Clonesy? In My Own Words. His label is Def Jam. He was born in Arkansas, but he relocated to Las Vegas. From what I hear, he went to a Fame high school. He was raised by a single parent. He co-wrote the #1 hit for Mario, Let Me Love You. He also has written for Mary, Faith, B2K, Music Soul Child, Jamie Foxx, Christina Milian, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Neyo! Hi. Wow, did we hug or something? Yes, how you doing? Yeah, that was a real nice, genuine hug. You look much better in person.
Really?
Yes.
I think that is a compliment.
No, yes, doesn't he? Yo, you look much better in person.
Thank you.
Yo, for real, you look at pictures of you, I'm like, who has worse skin, Neyo or Edward James? Almost like pimple still skin. No, you don't.
I'm not a very photogenic dude. I'm really not.
Me neither. I'm not a photogenic dude either.
Some people are blessed, you know.
Look at this damn picture of you in what magazine? In Complex magazine.
Oh wow!
You look like a beast.
God, what magazine is that?
At Complex. And then Neyo, I'm going to tell you something. I thought that you wore hats because you know hats make everybody look cuter. But you are cute. Can you take off your hat? Let me just see what all.
I need a haircut,
drum roll, please. No, everybody asks why you wear hats all the time. Oh my gosh. You actually just went from being 23 to slayable at 28. Hey, yo, you got a girlfriend, young dude?
No girlfriend.
Oh, shut up.
No girlfriend.
Neyo, I just want to tell you that your
Does it
seat.
matter?
No, yes, put your headphones on because we're going to talk to you or during public. Neyo, everybody, is wearing just regular shell toes, regular jeans, a regular leather jacket, you don't have an inordinate amount of jewelry on. You just look like a regular dude that could be going to any college campus USA.
Pretty much, that's me.
But you've got the hottest CD in the country. And you write the bangers. Hey, I heard that you thought that Mario couldn't live up to what you wrote for.
I did. Just because when we wrote the song, like it has like an old feel to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like, dude had just turned 18. I was like, this song ain't gonna compute on him. Like, he's not gonna be able to make it believable. Yeah. But he got in the studio and knocked that joint out in an hour, and you heard the end result. So he shut my mouth.
What else have you written? I know you're about to work with Beyonce, and we're going to talk about that. What have you written for Mary? Anything that we know? Faith?
I have a song on Mary's current album. People always get that misconstrued. I cannot take credit for none of Mary's old hits. That was not me. I got a joint on her new album called Can't Hide From Love that I did melody work on. I have a song on the international version of Faith Evans' album. I have a song on the international version of Chris Brown's album. What else is going on?
What took you so long to get your album out? Because you do all of this writing for other people. I understand that you originally had to deal with Columbia Pictures. I mean, Columbia Records. They messed up?
It was at a time when their urban division was just real.
Oh, damn. I know they are hating themselves now. Oh, wow. So how are they treating you over at Def Jam, Jay-Z and LA and whatnot?
It's love, man. It's all love over there, for real. Not even, honestly, it's really, really love.
So you went to a Fame high school?
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Dancing, singing.
I went for visual design though, because I can draw and paint and stuff like that. I went for that.
Very nice, Neyo.
Thank you.
So you were raised by a single mom. Where's Dad?
Dad is in Arkansas somewhere currently.
Do you know him?
I know him. We don't have a good relationship, but I know him.
Yeah, well, you know, does he know what you're doing now?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, my mom just called me the other day and said that somebody in Arkansas told her that he's running around talking about he's about to quit his job and move to L.A. because my son is about to explode. And I'm like, what? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Well, what is the relationship with your mother and father?
They're divorced. They're divorced. They separated when I was around... How old was I? I think I was around 5 or 6 when they finally called it quits. And then my mom is originally from Arkansas. My dad's originally from Vegas.
Okay.
So after they separated, my dad moved to Arkansas. My mom stayed in Las Vegas. So it was that whole ping pong ball effect for the first half of my life. And then I guess around 9 or 10.
Okay.
Moved with my mom and stayed in Vegas.
This is loud. This is very loud. I can barely hear him. Excuse me for that, Neyo. Was your father paying child support all along?
Nah, actually, my dad took all the money that he was claiming that he didn't have for child support and moved to Arkansas and built a house and a farm on some land that he got.
Do you have... He's rolled his eyes.
Whatever.
A shout out to you, Remy. So, do you have siblings?
I have 2 sisters and 1 brand new brother. My dad just actually had another kid.
Oh, okay. And now how old are your sisters?
My sister from my mom and my dad's marriage, she's right under me. So she's like 20, 22. And then my other sister, she's 17. Her name is Danielle. She's from my dad's second marriage.
Oh, okay.
And then the boy, I think he's a year now. He's from my dad's third marriage.
Now, your sister that's right under you, is she also part of your camp? Does she background dance or sing?
No, not really. I want to get her in on some background singing, but she's her main thing is not being stuck in my shadow. Like, she very much wants to do it herself, and she's definitely capable. Like, she is ridiculous, and I'm not just saying it because she's my sister. Like, she's really that good. So she could definitely do it.
Very nice. Now, I understand you're about to hit the big screen with Save the Last Dance 2?
Yeah.
What kind of role are you going to play in that?
It's a very small role. I play a dude in the movie. His name is Mix, and Mix owns the club that everybody comes to dance at.
Yeah.
So it's 5 lines. I'm in and I'm out. You don't see me again for the rest of the movie.
How do you pronounce your name? It's Schaefer C. Smith?
Schaefer Shamir Smith.
Schaefer Shamir. So where does Neyo come from?
Neyo is a name that was given to me by a producer friend of mine. His name is Big D. And he said, in his opinion, I see music the way Neyo sees the Matrix. Like, from the movie.
No, I don't go to movies. Okay.
Oh, well, that's where it came
Do you
from.
know that it was about a month ago that I was like, Neyo, who the hell is Neyo? Do you guys remember that here on the show? I was like, who the hell is Neyo?
That's what what's the name was telling me.
And next thing you know, Lytel is up here. He gives me a copy of your CD. Now, mind you, at that point, I'd already heard of Neyo. We play you on all the radio stations that I'm syndicated on. But I popped your CD in while I was doing some Martha Stewart work around the house this weekend, and I am just in love with so many tracks. My favorite one, and I don't know the names of a lot of songs, his hit single is So Sick, but that's not the one wait, I do want to ask him about that because that's based on a true story. What's my favorite song? It's number 1 on the CD?
Oh, Stay.
Stay.
What? That is my cut. Like, when you walk in the club, that song is playing in my mind. Somebody hands me a drink and I see all my people, and I'm like, that's just like one of those grown and sexy.
Yeah, man.
So Sick is based on a true story.
True story.
Take us through it.
Okay. It's the first girl I ever fell in love with.
Okay, you're 23.
I was 18, and it was one of those situations where, I was real mad at myself when it happens because I kind of pride myself on being my own person. Like, I don't let people's opinions or what people say dictate what I do.
Yes.
And in this case, I let that happen. Like, I let my friends with the whole "you letting this broad change you, you don't kick it with your fellas no more," that whole thing. I let that get to me. So I cheated on this girl.
Oh.
And me being the dude that I am, I confessed like an idiot. I told
what a
her,
dummy.
Yeah. I know that now. Come on, I was 18. Anyway, so I confessed, and she left me, and it was just real bad. Like, it was the most pain I had felt at that time at 18. Yeah.
And have you been in love since then?
No, not really. No.
When did you lose your virginity?
Around age 9.
Okay, what was that, a babysitter?
Yeah.
See, don't tell me stuff like this. I got a 5-year-old. Yeah, I know, but still, So your mom leaves you. She's a single mom. Your father's not paying child support. She's got to work to grind to pay the bills, keep the lights on. Where is your sister who's right below you? Where was she?
My sister was at a friend's house.
And you're the only one home with the babysitter?
Mm-hmm.
And how old was this babysitter? Some cigarette-smoking college, high school student. See?
She's 16.
Now, what were you, like a horny 9-year-old or something? I don't get it, Neyo.
Okay, I'll run you through the story. Okay, we had all the channels of cable. You know how they do that in the hood.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, so I'm watching cartoons or whatever, and she turns to the little porno channel or whatever.
Yes.
And she was like, you know what that is? And I was like, no. She was like, all right. So she turns it off. And she turns back to it. She was like, you ever done that before? I was like, no. So she turns it off. And she turns it back on. She was like, do you want to do that? I'm like, no. She's like, all right.
Wow.
So she turns it off.
Yeah.
Then she turns the TV all the way off. And she grabbed me by my hand. She took me in the room. And she was like, just come on. So I went in the room, and she laid me down. She pulled my little shorts off, and got to doing what she do.
Did she give you a professional?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did you like it, or did you think it was nasty at 9?
Honestly, I didn't know what to think. To tell you the truth, I was like, wow. But after that, that was.
Did you splash off in her mouth?
Nah.
You were able to hold out at 9?
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. This was like my first time ever doing anything like that ever. So like I didn't know what was going on, but like every time she came after that, I was the dude with the remote control. Like, you want to go do that?
Wow. Wait, let's get back to the happy ending. So then she jumps on top of you, and she works it, and you're just laying there.
And I'm just laying there.
And you splashed off inside of her.
No.
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. She stopped.
Wow. I guess it's pretty pathetic when you're 16 and you get pregnant by a 9-year-old. That's a lot of splaining to do, Lucy. Oh, shoot. This is my cut right here, and I love a lot of cuts on your CD, but this right... We got more conversation coming up with the man, Neyo. We got some of your fans who want to talk to you on the telephones.
Okay.
Turn this up. Oh, damn. Yeah. His CD is in stores now.
Yeah.
In my own words, it's Neyo, the new face on the scene. And stay with us, and we'll find out more about him. Thanks, everybody.
Wendy, man.
This show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS presents the WBLS Diet Pepsi Getaway and Play Trip a Day.
Get aboard JetBlue Airways and be our guest.
March 30th through April 2nd at the luxurious 5-star El Conquistador Resort and Country Club in Puerto Rico.
Lose yourself in the vibrant beauty of this grand hotel.
Perched on a 300-foot cliff overlooking the Atlantic and Caribbean Ocean. Relax and be pampered at the Golden Door Spa, El Con's tranquil path to inner and outer peace. Oh, hell, let's get to the point. We're gonna party. We're gonna have fun. I got DJ Quad coming from Jersey and JC Jace coming from Brooklyn and SNS coming from Uptown. We're leaving nothing to chance. Keisha Coles is gonna be entertaining us, and I need you to be at my private island party. It's Palomino Island. It's in Puerto Rico, and we gonna get down.
Sponsored by Bally's Total Fitness. Meet your potential. The Universal Circus, back in the tri-state area. And Benjamin Rugg and Home Furniture Designs in Secaucus, New Jersey.
So listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show each weekday morning at 7:15 a.m. He's going to tell you the next time you can call in and win.
Be the correct caller and pack your bags for the WBLS Getaway and Plane Trip a Day to the El Conquistador Resort in Puerto Rico. Or call Sheer Travel 1-888-212-4534 and book your trip to join us.
It's the WBLS Trip a Day Getaway.
Courtesy of Diet Pepsi. Light, crisp, refreshing.
And the station giving you fun in the sun.
107.5 WBLS.
WBLS and the New York City Department of Health encourage you to quit smoking. Call 311 for more information.
Oh, boy. It's the Wendy Williams Experience here at WBLS 107.5. So, everybody, Neyo is in the other room doing, drops, production stuff for the show and the radio station. And then we'll bring him back in a few moments, not in this break. And we'll continue with our line of questioning. Wasn't that a great virginity story? Damn babysitters.
Oh,
yeah, it was really disgusting. Like, that's a 16-year-old, one of them scary ones. Either she was probably not very appealing to, mix it up with the boys. So she went with a boy. And Goose said the reason that he didn't splash is because at 9 years old, you don't have any what is it? Control, sensation? Whatever, what?
Yeah, he doesn't know the sensation of ejaculating. So. He was like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Wow. So really, a 9-year-old lasts longer than any guy.
Well, at least for the first time.
Oh, wow. Damn. How sick. I'm talking about LA weight loss?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I just ordered a sandwich from the world-famous Sarge's Deli, which is here in Manhattan, with the mile-high turkey and stuff. It's so much turkey, I'll just break this down into 2 separate meals. But I decided not to eat any cheese with the sandwich. I got wheat toast, and I'm going to throw a little hot sauce on it. That's going to be my condiment. And that will be my lunch. LA weight loss. Well, I've learned how to say no to certain things and say yes to plenty of other things, like the lettuce and the onions that I have on the side that I'll throw in my sandwich after Neyo leaves, and I will scarf it all down. This morning I started off with a waffle, 1 whole grain waffle with some berries on top and a cup of yogurt, cup of coffee, and a big old glass of water. Yeah, I actually had breakfast this morning. Are you looking to lose weight? Do you want to feel great? Do you get hunger headaches? Do you not want to take pills? You don't want to get a trainer? You don't want somebody to push you to work out? You need to call LA Weight Loss. I think I've got the weight loss program that is just for you. 1-800-448-TRIM. Millions of people have lost, say it with me, millions of pounds on LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. You could be next, my friend. Do you need to lose 15, 20, 25, 50, 85, 125 pounds? LA Weight Loss is for you. You know what they specialize in, which is really fabulous? The one-on-one weight loss counselor. Because, you know, maybe your whole life doesn't change because you lose 20 pounds, but your whole life changes when you lose 50, 70 pounds. And you might be experiencing things that you can't necessarily talk to your boyfriend, your girlfriends, your mother, or you know, whoever about. You can speak to your one-on-one weight loss counselor. You'll be getting attention that you've never gotten in your life. And baby, you might not know how to act. Then again, there will be some days that you're really, really tempted to forego LA weight loss, and you just, you know, you want to throw in the towel. There's one person that will understand. That's your one-on-one LA weight loss counselor. I think that this is probably the most ingenious thing that they have. They are one of the only weight loss programs to offer a one-on-one weight loss counselor. The counselor is there for you. You don't need to make an appointment, okay? What you do to get started is call LA Weight Loss. See if this is the program for you. 1-800-448-TRIM. Here's another summer, and another summer you still are dealing with, well, that. You know, you're better than that, and I know you can do it. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss. WBLS wants to remind you to visit Autoland. It could be worth, are you ready for this, $1 million? If the last 7 digits of your social security number crack the safe at Autoland, the $1 million check inside is yours. Get to Autoland, Route 22 in Springfield, New Jersey. I think that's fabulous. That's a fabulous little deal. Oh, and by the way, you're listening for your chance to win the trip to Puerto Rico. There are no more to buy. Let me guess. We're giving it away in the 5 o'clock hour? Of course. Can we shuffle the deck a bit? I guess we're probably down to the last few trips anyway. Sometime this week is going to be the last. They're already sold out. We sold over 600 trips to Puerto Rico. We're going to have a fabulous time. Ghostface will be on the island. Keisha Cole will be on the island. The Jones Brothers, Capone, the gangster of comedy. Yeah, everybody. Juvenile. Neyo doesn't know, and I'm about to ask his little behind. Taryn, if you see me slipping and forgetting, please pass me the note. Because then he could do the Ghostface song. Which, by the way, can I make a request? Sure. Can we play the Ghostface song featuring Neyo? Yeah. Okay, then we need to continue with the breaks, and then we have time to play the song in its entirety. I like that song a lot. It's Ghostface featuring Neyo, and then more conversation with Neyo coming up on the Wendy Williams Experience, 107.5 WBL. I love Ghostface. Ghostface. He'll be in Puerto Rico, but this is not the Ghostface song. How did this even get in the computer? Ghostface. Hey, Ghost, we'll see you in PR, Come on. We're looking for Ghost and Neo. Somebody took that out of the computer, but left this? Wow, BLS. Let me find out. We're going back to nonstop hip-hop, boy. All right, well, in that case, let's play something else from Neo's album. What else do we play? Come on.
Cut 9?
Yeah, let's play cut number 9. Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's the cut 9.
Damn, we need some new equipment. What are we waiting for it to cue? Oh, shoot. All right, everybody, it's Neo, it's Wendy, it's BLS. Neo will be back in the room. We'll ask him some more questions. Gotta ask him about nudity, because I read an article.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Benny is located in South Africa, listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. He's on line number 4.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Benny.
Wendy?
Yes, Benny.
Wendy, you have to come to South Africa, so we can teach you some Zulu or Sotho or, I can teach you a couple of words now.
Can you tell me how to say how you doing?
When you meet a Zulu man, say ninjani or unjani.
Unjani.
Yeah, unjani.
Unjani.
Yeah.
Unjani.
And then he will say Nkona. Or maybe when you meet somebody in the street, you say Sawubona.
Sawubona.
Yeah, that's how you greet.
Sawubona.
Gunjani.
Gunjani.
Yeah.
All right. And then you say all right. How do you say all right?
Yeah, you say Nkona.
Nkona.
Yeah.
Gunjani.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
I think we've made a new friend today, at least until something scandalous happens. Then we must talk about it, Neo. But our young friend's name is Neo, and we've been learning so much about you. I read an article that you love nudity, and you've never been to a nudist colony, but it's something that you'd like to do.
Definitely, absolutely, yeah. I like people that, that are free with their bodies like that. That's what's up.
Anyway.
You asked.
Hey, where do you get your inspiration? You're 23. I listened to the words in your album. I mean, I'm a woman of a certain age. You're speaking to me. Where do you get your inspiration? How old's your mom?
My mom is 45.
Okay. Where's the inspiration come from, Neo? You're writing all this.
Just life, man. My mom always says that I have a very old soul.
Yes,
she
you
says
do.
It's like I've been here before.
Yes.
And I'm getting better now, but I used to be the dude that used to fall hard and fast. You know what I mean? So, in that, I've been in a whole lot of relationships and a whole lot of times thinking I was in love and then finding out later on it was just infatuation.
Yes.
So, so that's where it comes from. Just life in general.
So now you have a little bit of extra dough. What did you buy your mom?
I bought my mom her first brand new car. But I made the mistake of letting her pick it.
Yes.
I went to her and I was like, you can get any car you want. Any car you want. What did she pick? It's a Hyundai Sonata.
Oh, you gotta love that.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I told her any car she wanted, that's what she picked. But I was like, Ma, anything. Like get a Benz, get something.
Yes.
She was like, but that's my mom. She's not that. She's like, as long as I can get to point A to point B, it's all good.
There's money left over for your 17-year-old sister.
Absolutely.
So did she get to use the what's left over and pick out a car for herself?
With my sister?
Yes.
No.
Oh, how dare you. What do you push, Neo?
As of right now, I'm a practical dude myself. I got a 328 CI.
Okay, that's very nice. And you got 28-inch rims on it or something very crazy?
No rims, no nothing. No, it's just the car.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, I ain't never at home. I've driven a car all of 4 times.
Yeah, you're busy.
Yeah.
But they treat you in 5-star fashion. You know, your CD is doing very well.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
I understand that it shipped over 1 million copies.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people are buying it up from the stores. So, you are not a disappointment. Okay, let's go to the telephone, talk to some of your friends. Let's see. Pat is on line number 1. And Pat's 36, just wants to say, good job. Okay. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I saw Neo at the concert at New Jersey Pack. How you doing, Neo?
How you doing, Ma?
Let me tell you, they had busted acts before you. And when you came on, I was like, okay, this is another busted act. Just put John Legend on. But when you came on, You rocked that stage so hard. I was sitting there I was on top of the chair.
Isn't that nice, Neyo?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank you for calling, Pat. Line number 3 is Avia, and she is 28 and wants to compliment you.
Okay.
Hi, Avia. Okay, line number 5 is no. Wait, hold on. No, line number 7 is Neuro, and wants to know when you're going to be in Philly. Neuro.
Hello.
Hi, I just want to say congrats, and I love your album.
Thank you. Who's
and my
this?
favorite song is Can't Let Go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just want to know when you'll be in Philly or when you're going on tour.
You know, I ain't even sure when I'm gonna be in Philly next, to be completely honest with you. And as far as tour, they're talking about it, but everything is just talk right now. Like, there's nothing that's set in stone yet. So as soon as I know, I'll put it on the website or something so that everybody else can know.
Thank you, Neuro.
All right, thank you.
Which sounds like Neyo.
It does, doesn't it?
So I understand one of your favorite celebrity moments so far was at a party Jay-Z had, and Beyonce sang "So Sick" when the DJ played it.
Yeah,
she sang it to you.
She sang it to me. That was cool.
Wow. So who are some of the girls that what kind of girl do you like? Do you like a tall girl? Do you like a thick girl? Do you mind hair weave and you know?
I like, you know what? I like thick women. I like women with a little something you can hold on to.
Okay.
Tall, short, I ain't really tripping off that. Weave, no weave, I ain't really tripping off that. As long as you keep it up.
Yes.
Like when you get the little
BDBs
crispy in the front and it's all silky smooth in the back.
Yes.
Don't do that to yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's, you know, I ain't really tripping off that. But I've developed a whole new appreciation for the woman that realizes that she's cute, but knows that cute thing is gonna fade away, so she get the mind right as well.
Yes.
Like that's the type that I'm looking for as of recently. Because in this business, like, I've met so many women so fast.
Yes.
And it's like lifelong aspiration is to do a video with this person, do a video with that person.
Right.
I'm like, come on, man.
Right.
That's it for all right. Well,
wow.
We'll go over here. I'll see you later.
Wow. So how did you pick your manager? Who is your manager, and how did you pick that person?
Okay. Well, his name is Tango, and he's sitting right in there. And it's funny the way that we met. Like, I was walking down the street in my neighborhood, and this was not too long after the whole Columbia situation.
Okay.
So I was at a point where I was like, just not gonna do music no more, because that just really messed me up. So I'm walking down the street, you know, doing my idiot savant thing. Like, every now and then I'll fall into a zone where I'll just start singing, just loud, like totally oblivious to who's ever around me, what's going on.
I'm gonna ask you to do that in a moment, by the way.
For sure, I got you. So I was doing that, and he's walking out of a store, and he stopped me. He's like, "Hey, you sing or something?" And I was like, "Yeah, something."
Yeah.
So he just went into it. Well, I got this producer, and I got this producer, and I just built this studio, and this is that. And like, he just went for it.
Yeah.
And like, he was speaking with like passion in his voice. I'm like,
Yes.
that's me. Like, anybody with passion, I'm at least hear you out.
Yes.
So he was like, you know, I got the studio. It's right over here. You should come check it out. I ain't know this dude from Adam, but I was at a place where I was like, all right, forget it.
How old were you at this time?
This was not very long ago. This was.
Well, you're 23 now.
Yeah, this is maybe like 2 years ago.
God, wow. Now you all are on your way, both of you. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
All right, sing us something. Drop this music out. Just sang something, Neyo.
Anything.
Oh, sing me a Mercedes. I'm not like your mother. Tell me
Sing
anything.
you a
I'm
Mercedes.
going for it. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna sing one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
You ready? Okay. Oh, so long for this night I pray that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day.
For the ribbon in the sky for our love.
That ain't bad.
I'm a singer, Neyo.
Wendy got pipes, all right.
Thank you. Can I sing on one of your songs?
Hey, we might need to work that out.
Hey, Neyo, you want to come to Puerto Rico at the end of the month?
You know what? I want to. I was talking to you folks about that. I want to. I definitely do.
But
no buts. I'm like,
Ghostface is going to be there because that's one of my favorite songs too. I like that song a lot too.
That's what's up.
But look, I wish you luck. If I see you in Puerto Rico, great. If not, I understand because I see exactly what is going on. I know your project and your situation. Like, wow. And I'm not going to even ask you, you know, because I don't want to compare and contrast. I like Omarion. I like you. I don't know Chris Brown, but I'm sure he's a lovely man. And like that, you are in your own lane. Like, after I listened to your CD, I was just like, Stop
Thanks. Well, that's love. I really appreciate that.
You're in your own lane. But, however, when I hear some scandal, it's going down. Don't get it twisted, young man. This is still the Wendy Williams experience.
I am 100% aware.
But I loved your virginity story. Yeah. And I love your broken heart, the so sick story.
Thank you.
And I love your outfit, and I love that you are not gruesome in person like you look in some of your pictures.
Yeah, we're going to talk to some people about that. We can't have gruesome pictures getting out.
Well, no, now that you're selling so big, you don't talk to anybody. You scream at them, right? You Devo out, and then I hear about it, and then I gossip about it on the radio.
Well, that's another reason why I chose my manager, because I don't have to scream. He does the screaming.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, young man.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you. I noticed how you shook my hand real business-like. Would you learn that in one of them training classes?
My manager.
Yeah. So, dude, that's Neyo, everybody. Support this man.
Wendy, man.
I've been with this guy for like 5 years, and I know you say don't cheat. I know, but I can't help it. I want to.
You have intention on getting married?
We're married.
Oh, my God!
The Wendy Williams Experience. Did you catch this flashback?
Wendy.
Hey.
I need some advice.
Oh, okay.
About plastic surgery.
Oh, that's right up my alley. Okay, let's talk.
Okay, when you had your sex change, they, take it all off, or what did they do?
No, well, what they did was they took me down to about a half an inch. They split that in two, and they created an opening. Just so that I can have a little bit of everything. Do you understand?
No, not really.
No, hold on. I'm going to explain to you. And then they took the tip of my and they attached it to my kneecap.
Oh, come on, Wendy. I'm being serious.
I thought you were being serious with your question, so I'm being serious with my answer. Have I
answered you sufficiently? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Oh, you don't want to play the game since you started the game? Oh, you're messing with the best, baby. No, we can go there. Yep, see? Coward. Coward. Hello? How you doing? It's Woody. And I'm out.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
A good time with Neyo. I hope you enjoyed him too. Don't forget to go out. His CD is in stores now. And shout out to Vernell Glover, woman of a certain age, talking about he could get it, Wendy. Oh yeah. I believe he did when he was 9. To hear him tell it. Woo! You know what we forgot today? Because our plastic surgeon friend, Dr. Michael Jones, was in during Advice Hour. We forgot the people poll question. So I'm going to do that this break. Plus, I've got a brand new feature on the show. It's called 60 Seconds. We're not doing it right now. I wanted to read this real quick. This girl needs help. Dear Wendy, I'm a 19-year-old female that is desperate for advice. Wendy, my boyfriend and I have been together for almost 3 years. The problem is he treats me like another jump off. He cheats on me, and he's been cheating on me for the past 3 years, and I've put up with it. Now I want out, but I found out that I'm 2.5 months pregnant. Wendy, I have no idea what to do. Please help me. He has no idea I'm pregnant. It's a fact that he doesn't want any kids. He's 19 also. That's from Maria. I don't know what to suggest to you, Maria.
I have one thing to say.
Well, no, I mean, stuff like this happens. Taryn, you're cruel. Maria, stuff like this happens. First, where's your mom? Or your big sister? Or your auntie? Like you need a woman in your life that is tangible, that you can actually speak with and can guide you better than me. Because I'm not in your life. I know what I would do if I was pregnant by some man who cheated on me endlessly at 19 years old, but I'm not at liberty to advise you of that. So I will move on and say you can, first of all, welcome to the world of single motherhood, because he's not going to marry you. He probably won't even pay his child support. So, therefore, learn the justice system real quick because you're going to need your money and you're going to have to track this sucker down and fight him for your money. He's going to tell you, no, it's not mine. He's going to call you all kinds of whores and stuff, thereby soiling your otherwise good name in the community. So, be prepared for those things. See, that's where you're going to need that shoulder to cry on. But most importantly, you need to calm down because you have 8 more months of just dating that you need to do. 7 more months. And what you need first and foremost is a female in your life, somebody to talk to, somebody who can take you back and forth to your appointments or help guide you and so on and so forth. There's always adoption if you don't want to raise the child yourself. You need to put the baby up for adoption, but I'm not at liberty to advise you of any of that. So I will say you need to first talk to that female in your life before you even talk to this dog. Before you even talk to him, you need backup in your life. And I understand if it's not your mother because I had one of those also. She's no longer like that. But when I was 19, my mom was one of those, you know. As a matter of fact, so was my big sister. Who would I have talked to? Myself, as usual. I would talk in my head, as usual. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, I didn't have one. I didn't have anybody to talk. Like, no aunts, nothing like that. Well, I wish you well, sweetie pie. Okay, the people poll question. Yesterday's question was, do you think the 3-6 Mafia should have performed hard out there for a pimp at the Oscars? 70% of you all said yes. 30% of you all said no. Today's question, based on our plastic surgeon friend, Dr. Michael Jones from Advice Hour. The newest and hottest implant, the biggest surgical procedure going right now across the country, butt implants. The question is, would you get butt implants? Yes or no? 3 women in the room. Who would get a butt implant? Wow, really?
Nah, I would consider it.
You would consider it. Same difference. Because once you get in there and you get trinked under, there's a certain kind of air and I'm going to tell you this, in a plastic surgeon's office, they have that air and it trinks you out, and next thing you know, the surgeon's like God. You were under their spell, and you are, because they have a way of explaining things where it's like, wow.
I was scared of infection or something.
They'll talk you down from that. You do it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my second day of my new feature. It's called 60 Seconds. Go. Okay, T.I. is unveiling an unnamed clothing line. He's looking for the appropriate distributor to team up with. It's going to be upscale and urban. He says it's going to compete with Sean John and Ralph Lauren. Carmelo Anthony, who, as you know, is playing for the USA Olympic team, basketball, has launched a new record label. It's called Crossover Entertainment, and his first artist signed is a guy named Berg out of Atlanta. Also, in 60 seconds, Meg Ryan has changed the name of her adopted daughter from Charlotte to Daisy because she feels as though the girl doesn't look like a Charlotte. DMC's new CD, Checks, Thugs, and Rock and Roll, will be in stores March 14th. Also, Little John's adult entertainment film, Little John's Vivid Vegas Party, is now available on DVD. Also, in 60 seconds, Extra, we'll be having the 911 call placed by Yanni's girlfriend after he was arrested for beating her behind, spent 11 hours in jail. And so they'll be playing that tonight on TV. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. Everybody is worried about Katie. Worried about what sort of spell he has her under. Worry. And lastly, the Soul Train Music Awards are coming up. And what you need to know, because they taped it ahead of time, is our girl who's going to be in Puerto Rico, Keisha Cole, is singing with a $1 million microphone. And while she was on stage doing her Scooby-Doo, Tyrese came on stage to pay homage. Just came out of the wings, just came on stage and just, Keisha Cole just doing the damn thing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your 60 seconds. Sometimes there are just these gossip stories that don't require any more chat about. Just like read the headline and move the hell on. And I was like, what am I going to do with these stories? Oh, I'll create a new part of the show. 60 seconds. Remember the girl in the bikini? I aspire to be that strong. Be able to jump up on a pole, hold my weight all the way down with my legs propped up in the air like that. You know who I'm talking about, right? Ooh, can you imagine if you were that strong? Just slide down. Remember her in the video? She was the star of the video, right? Oh, that's going to be me in Puerto Rico. Give me some of that Vaselli Platinum and see what happens. All right, dear Wendy, listen to this. I'm a 42-year-old woman who is about to get a divorce. My husband and I have been married for 15 years. We both have 2 children together. I've been suspecting my husband of cheating on me many times, but I never suspected him cheating on me with a man. When we were getting married back in 1991, his best friend was our best man. However, to make a long story short, the best man is now getting married in 2 weeks' time. So on Thursday night, my husband told me that he was going to his best friend's, our best man from our weddings, bachelor party. I asked my husband where it was, and he kept telling me, hey, baby, it's a guy thing. However, the best man's girlfriend is a good friend of mine. So I called her up and I asked her, hey, where's the bachelor party being held? And she told me in Dumont, New Jersey. So on Friday night, after leaving work, I called a rent-a-car company, and I rented a car since I drive a truck, and I didn't want my husband to know I was trailing him with my truck. On Saturday, I went out to Dumont, New Jersey, to the house where the bachelor party was, and I saw my husband's car there in the driveway. To my surprise, about midnight, I saw 2 men come out the back door, and one of them was my husband, and they both went into my husband's car to the back seat where the glass is tinted. I snuck over to the car to see my husband. I can't say it like her. Giving the groom to be a professional. Wendy, I watched them for like a minute because I couldn't believe my eyes. And then I make myself known so that they could see me. My husband was so shocked that he didn't even have time to put his penis back in his pants. He told me that if he had a shotgun, he would kill me on the spot. What? Oh my God! Almost says what? What? He'd kill her. Oh my God! How about I'd stab you with the alcohol soaked, rusted out knife? Now, Wendy, in a situation like that, I know I have to divorce him, but I don't want my boys to visit him or sleep over when we separate. I took both my sons and I slept over my sister's house. Should I tell the groom's fiance or just leave it alone? Hell no. Tell everybody. You tell his job. You tell the groom's fiance. You tell the checker at the food town. You tell everybody, including the man who delivers water by Poland Springs. Tell everybody. I would. In a case like this, what? It wouldn't be so bad if he jumped up and said, oh, baby, please, I've been fighting with this all my life. Because I could understand that. Right. You know, you fight with it, you lied to me, okay, you know, maybe your job is a glass ceiling or whatever, but you're going to jump up after sucking the next... and tell me if you had a shotgun, you'd shoot me? You will regret those words for the rest of your natural how you do in life. Oh, yes, you will.
I'm gay, I'm a homo, I like guys.
In the back seat. No less. P.S. Wendy, I need the best possible advice you can give. I love your show. It's the best. Nikita, here's the first thing. You're thinking too far in advance with the visitation and that whole bit. You never told me how old your boys are. You know, you've been married for 15 years. Let's say your boys are 14 and 12. Regardless of what their father is, All right, I'm going to be politically correct in this one, but read through my lines. You can't deny a father from being a son, especially if, and you don't know this, he could turn around and pay child support and pay you your spousal support and that whole bit. You cannot deny him from seeing his sons. And you're fortunate because your boys are old enough to let you know if Mr. Willie, their daddy's best friend, touches them. Right. I mean, just think about if you had a 3-year-old or a 1-year-old or a 7-year-old. You know, then it becomes a little sketchy. So you haven't told me how old your boys are. I'm just putting them in the tweeny, early teen category just because. I think that you're right to divorce him because he threatened to kill you. And because he married you deceptively. And if I were you, not only would I tell the bridesmaid, but I would somehow get a hold of that entire wedding list, the whole cast of characters, and email blast every last person, including his mother, his grandmother, and everybody, all parties that would hurt him. All parties where it would absolutely... The only party that I might not tell, and that's only for my own financial gain, I might not tell his job because I need my dough. I need my dough. Yes. You threatened to kill me? Okay. I'll do you one better. I'll let you live, but kill everything around you. Oh. You're messing with the best baby. Wasn't that a good one? Let's go to, we don't have time to talk to Marcus on line number 4? On line number 1? All right, well, Tanya, Dakota, and Marcus, you all hold on a moment. In the meantime, everybody, we've got, well, technically speaking, we have one more break, depending on where you live and how you get down.
This show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Today's R&B and Classic Soul is on 107.5 WBLS. And it's the Wendy Williams Experience. We're here until 7. This hour of the show is brought to you by Aveeno Lip Care. Wow, it's been LA Weight Loss every hour of the show today. LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. Warm weather season is just around the corner. You see, it's 26 minutes after 5 o'clock. When it's still light out and the sun is crisp like this, it's surely almost time to take off the coats to show what you got.
Body weather. And
to show all that perhaps is still there from either last year or from the holidays. I know. Oh, and ladies, forget hiding everything underneath those ugly, godforsaken broom skirts. They're so out of style for this year. So now where are you going to hide it? What are you going to do? You know those broom skirts. They hide a multitude of sins. Child, please. What are you going to do this year? What are you going to do? Another season of tank tops, back fat, arm flab, muffin bulge, thigh rubbing. Oh, gosh. You be wearing your cotton panties out during the summer, don't you? Between me and you? I know. It's time to call LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. Guys, you're no different. Oh my God. Look, fellas, the warm weather is here. It's right around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for a weight loss program, seriously, one that is going to work for you, one that you are actually going to enjoy being on because you eat. You do exactly what got you to where you are. On LA Weight Loss, you eat. And they don't push you or make you feel like a leper because you don't go, excuse me, oh. You know what that was? Turkey and wheat with onion and lettuce. It was one of those really thick sandwiches. I actually broke it down, so I'll have a little bit later on tonight. But can I just tell you some of the stuff that you can eat on LA Weight Loss? Okay, first of all, you can go to many of your favorite restaurants. For me, I am on the Carb Cravers LA Weight Loss plan. For you, it might be something else. I can eat meatballs and mozzarella. I can eat pot roast. I can eat chicken primavera. I can eat Asian noodle stir fry. I can eat chicken l'orange. I can eat cheese ravioli. I can eat cheddar, broccoli, potato. I can eat cheeseburger and fries. I can have nachos with melted cheese and salsa. What is it that you love to eat? I'm telling you, on LA Weight Loss, what you love is probably what they have. Oh, yes. Don't you love eating at restaurants? Bob Evans, Boston Market, Denny's, Cheesecake Factory, Fridays. See, you hear this in my hand? This is my little purple book. Actually, it's blue. My little blue book from LA Weight Loss. I carry this in my bag. So whenever, it's like, oh, what are we going to eat? I'm like, let me see. It's snack time. Cheese curls. Maybe a cereal bar. Ooh, a biscotti. Ooh, a triple chocolate biscotti. Come to Mama. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. We're going to the restaurant. Let me see. Where are we going? Pizza Hut? Okay. I'll have a fit and delicious pizza. Thank you very much. Quiznos? What? Quiznos? Oh. How about a small honey bourbon sandwich? Mickey D's? What? Mickey D's? Breakfast? Egg McMuffin, please. Find out about LA Weight Loss. Say 1-800-448-TRIM. Thanks. Oh, I'll play the cue to call in and win. Yeah, just hit the button.
I gotta find it.
Okay, well then I'll just say it. Be caller number 10 on the phones right now, and you're going to Puerto Rico. Flight number 107, JetBlue, is taking off right now. And if you're 21 or older, you are eligible to win. 866-GET-WENDY. You're caller number 1, VLS. You're caller number 2, and you're caller number 3, and you're caller number 4. You're caller number 5. You're caller number 6. By the way, speaking of 6, we've sold over 600 of these trips. This trip is already sold out. You're caller number 7. You're caller number 8. You're caller number 9. WBLS. You're caller number 10. Congratulations.
Unbelievable, Wendy.
You can't believe we only have like another handful of these trips to give away. It's already sold out, and you're going.
This is Karen Matthews calling from East Orange, New Jersey.
Oh,
so excited.
Karen, isn't this great? So make sure you reserve your time off from work. March 30th through Sunday, April 2nd. Yes, we're flying aboard JetBlue. We're staying at the fabulous 5-star El Conquistador Resort. And we are going to luxuriate and party. Do you drink? Yeah, do you drink?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, gosh, girl.
And I'm of a certain age.
Okay. Hey, who's your plus one? Who's your plus one? Because you can bring...
My sister is.
Perfect. Okay, Karen, we're going to take all your information behind the scenes. We're going to have a fabulous time in Puerto Rico, and we are leaving in under 30 days.
I'm so excited.
Let us know your station, Karen.
WBLS.
107.5. All right. Woo! All right. I promised Marcus on line number 1. Oh, no, we had to clear all... Marcus, I'm sorry. We had to clear all the lines. Dakota, we had to clear all the lines. Tanya, we had to clear all the lines to get our winner. Damn. It's all right, you all, because we still have the top of the hour and the bonus hour where we can talk about any and everything. And we kind of had only a little bit of advice hour today because the plastic surgeon, Dr. Michael Jones, was here. So I'm assuming that people still have, like, I have some faxes from people who wanted to ask general questions, not about plastic surgery. And if, there's something going on in your life, you want me to help you out with it or weigh in or whatever, I can do that during the bonus hour. Plus, we can recap the events of the day and the gossip, and just luxuriate in this beautiful day in the tri-state area. Spring is almost here, people. Keep hope alive. It's 107.5 WBLS.
This is Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Hey, yo, what's up with y'all? Y'all know how I get it cracking. This your boy, Shook the Shocker.
Yo, check it out. It's Mr. X to the Z Exhibit, and you are now listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Line number 3, Josh wants to talk about Coretta Scott King. And Josh, hi, Josh.
How are you, Wendy? Love you, girl.
Josh, you sound so queenie.
Thank you.
And you are so young. You're 15 years old. All right, let's talk about Coretta Scott King, Josh.
Okay, yes. Died at the age of 78. And this is what really got me upset.
I go to school today, and I'm like, oh, my God, brother. I'm like, brother, she died. They're like, who? Coretta Scott King. He's like, oh, my God, are you serious? So I go to class, and I'm like, Coretta Scott King died. And they're like, who? And I'm like, have we gotten so comfortable up in this world that we don't even know who she is? I'm like, what? What? I don't think so.
If he delivered the message like this, then you understand why it is everybody's confused. I picture him standing in a Catholic schoolgirl skirt, looking like Britney from Oops, I Did It Again, with his brother, Coretta died. What?
We got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Brother. Stupid. Woo-wee. I want to thank our guest who came in the studio. Brother. Guest who came in the studio today, Dr. Michael Jones, our plastic surgeon friend on East 61st Street on the Upper West Side of fabulous Manhattan, New York, USA. Thank you, Dr. Jones, and we look forward to having you back on the show to talk more plastic surgery. Also, thank you to the one and only Neyo for coming in. Don't forget his CD is in stores right now. Buy it before there are none left because it is selling fast. Also, you guys, we're still looking for you if you're interested in us having our expert, Mr. David Vitale, run the protein test on your man's drawers. Now, basically, or your girl's drawers. We like to catch cheaters here, and that's what David does. So you can email me, Wendy at thewendywilliamsexperience.com with your telephone number and let me know that you want to come here when David is here. It takes him 5 minutes. He puts a little dropper on the drawers or the rag or whatever it is. And next thing you know, when the red and blue makes green, boom, he's cheating. Then you decide what you want to do from there. Yeah, but we would love it if you can come up to the show. So email me, Wendy at thewendywilliamsexperience.com. Busta Rhymes has spoken out for the first time since Israel's unfortunate demise. Sunday night, he did a concert for one of the radio stations here in New York, and he got up on stage and he said, the media is making me out to look like a real ish bag. They got looking real crazy. We went to work that day. We were having a productive day when unfortunate situations transpired and killed my friend. But we're going to have fun honoring Izzy's name. You gotta be kidding me. F the media. Because running around beefing like they hardest. I'm tired of it. And then he went on and did woo-ha. Damn. And touch it. And put your hands where your eyes can see. Okay. Guess what I got in my hand? Countdown to lockdown. Episode 1. The rough cut. And the touch it video. I'm going to go home and watch him tonight. Jermaine Jackson says there's no book coming out. I love my brother. He pays all my bills. No, he didn't say that part, but he said, I love my brother and we are family and I've been stuck by him this long only to sell him down the river. There is no book coming out. I don't know where people got that. There's no book coming out. Who saw the Notorious MOM in the new XXL magazine? I don't like it. I don't. Look at Biggie's mom. Look at Biggie's mom. She's wearing the gangster hat, standing like she's about to catch it. She's about to cut you with rusted scissors. Yup. And here's another one right here. The close-up. And she got braids and a breakdown hat. And Miss Wallace, your body looks great. I mean, if you don't mind me saying, Miss Wallace, there are girls half your age that would kill for that. All that body going to waste. Miss Wallace hasn't had sex in years. I can say that. She told me she doesn't want. She has other things to do, like honor her son's memory and live her life. It's not all about sex. All that going to waste, Miss Wallace. Miss Wallace is like 60 years old. Look at that. She damn sure does look good. But this is not a good look. Not in the damn double damn XL, Miss Wallace. You are looking crazy right about now. But congratulations on going platinum, though, Mama. Wow. All right, where do we go with this? Who watches American Idol? Who is Ace Young? All these college kids in here? Is that why you don't watch American Idol? Who is Ace Young? Well, I'm going to tell you who Ace Young is. Reportedly coming between Essence Atkins and Joey who? Lawrence. Yeah. Well, Ace Young is reportedly dating Essence Atkins. I'll do it in official manner. This just in. American Idol finalist Ace Young is reportedly dating Essence Atkins, star of the UPN sitcom Half and Half. After dating for a year, the Idol hottie appeared on an episode with Atkins where he belted out a tune in hopes of getting a record deal. Joey Lawrence got that in a smash. Doesn't he look like a black man now? Yeah, he does. I'm looking at Joey Lawrence like crazy, like, well, whoa. Did you see him do whoa on the commercial and everything? I love it. Whoa. I'm looking at him now like, wow. Not whoa. Hey, Mariah Carey can add two more awards to her massive collection. She picked up the Best Album of the Year and Best Single of the Year for We Belong Together, and her album Anticipation of Mimi for the 20th Annual Soul Train Music Awards at the Pasadena Civic Center. And as I reported to you guys in our last break, Keisha Cole showed up with a $1 million microphone. Yep. You guys heard the word about Cameron's You Got It, Love track, where Jimmy J.J. Walker's playing the role of Jay-Z and gets out of a Maybach and is wearing jeans and, you know, those sandals that Jay-Z likes to wear when he's on vacation? Well, Jimmy J.J. Walker apparently had on a New York Yankees fitted and a Rockefeller chain and a button-down shirt, and he was with a fake-looking Beyonce, and the fake Beyonce went and sat on Cameron's lap while the fake Jay-Z sat there with the boo-boo face, and so it's going down still. Still, Cameron is paying attention, and still Jay-Z has yet to retaliate on wax, and he won't, because that's why he hired Nas. Right. That's his boy. Dear Wendy, you should never date these nasty... Excuse me, dear Wendy, women should never date these nasty, disgusting rappers or disrespectful men. I heard BG saying that all his friends splashed off in Trina's face, and that Baby had sex with her too. When these women put themselves out there for these men, even like Beyonce, if she breaks up with Jay-Z, he'll talk bad and say disgusting things about her too. Another thing, Wendy, stop telling women to give anal sex to men, because men will talk about them like they were trash after they get them to do all those disgusting things. They're trying to ruin women's reputations. Wendy, stop demoralizing your body to please a man. I saved that for marriage, so I don't know where women get that twisted. All I simply do is repeat, parrot what you all say. You all ask, and I, no man ever had that right there. You have to save something for, you have to save something for the big day. Nobody, I didn't do that, Chrissy. As a matter of fact, just because they don't get that doesn't mean they can't talk about splashing off in your face or say or lie and say they've had that back there. Or please, Chrissy, how you doing? You sound like a real man hater. Chrissy, I recognize your writing. You write all the time. But what has happened that you? I mean, I wish we had more time in the show. Oh, we do. I mean. Some of us do. I'm sorry, everybody. For the rest of you all, I love you for listening. And God willing, we'll talk again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you later.
I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
See, the thing is I'm not co-signing on anything. I mean, women are going to do what they're going to do. Men are going to always say what they say because that's just how they are. Nobody's telling anybody to do anything. We just make thinly veiled suggestions. If you want to keep it spicy. Yeah, there you go. That's a subliminal message. I didn't say a damn thing. Oh, Chrissy, I wish you could get through on the phone lines. All right, I'm going to open up the phones and advice hour. I mean, we can gossip, we can do advice, we can do everything. People poll question, protein test, whatever. The bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is coming up next on 107.5 WBLS.
Here's what's happening at 107.5 WBLS, celebrating 35 years of service to our community.
107.5 WBLS presents the premiere of Steve Harvey's family film. It's a family film, and it's called Don't Trip, He Ain't Done With Me Yet. It's in theaters March 17th. Listen to win your tickets right here on
WBLS.
The Universal Circus is coming to Brooklyn's Prospect Park April 12th through the 30th, Yankee Stadium May 2nd through the 7th, Roy Wilkins Park May 9th through the 21st, and Newark May 23rd through the 29th. Call 1-800-316-7439 for ticket information.
WBLS.
Don't miss McDonald's Gospel Fest 2006, June 15th through the 18th with Donnie McClurkin, live at the New York City Center. Tickets on sale now at CityTix 212-581-1212.
WBLS.
This calendar is brought to you by R&K Limousine. For all your transportation needs, call R&K Limousine at 1-888-827-LIMO.
For more information, log on to WBLS.com.
.5 WBLS, New York.
As you regular listeners know, from time to time, we have special guests here in the studio.
Y'all, what's up? This is Charlie Wilson.
This is A. Marie.
What's up? This is Eric Benet.
What's up? This is Shanice.
Yo, what's up? This your boy MH Marcus Houston, and you're listening to my girl, the beautiful Miss Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience. Holla at your boy.
We're here living a big game in high. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour going to last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Do you know what kind of trouble that can cause in somebody's house? First of all, don't text message me anymore because I had 50. I don't give a damn. Then he thinks we're lesbian lovers. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Zoe text messaged me happy Valentine's Day. Now, you know, all I do with my phone is dial and receive calls. I don't know a damn text message. One night, this just happened maybe 4 nights ago. I'm sitting at the light and I'm bored. The cops got a whole bunch of mess going on at the intersection in Midtown. And I'm pressing around on my phone and I get to the text messages. I had like 14 text messages from like December 25th. People saying Merry Christmas. People saying then Happy New Year. Then you with the Happy Valentine's Day. And Zoe, your message of all the messages, that's that message. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me borrow your phone. Yo, who the F is this? Happy Valentine's Day. And no message, just like a jump off would do. Happy Valentine's Day. You sent one to him too? With no name sign. Now, if I knew how to check the text messages, I would have looked at that. We would have been at it on Valentine's Day. We would have been going at it. You're messing around with Zoe? You're messing around with Zoe? How you doing? No, how you doing? Oh, Zoe, get out of here. No more text message. You know we're part of the 10%. Damn, Zoe. Speaking of weirdom, let's go to line number 1. China, the swinger, is on the phone. She's 37. China.
Yes.
Okay, the computer says you are 33, you live in Ozone Park, you're in a relationship with an older couple. The husband is in his 80s and the wife is in her 50s?
Yes.
Why are the sound effects so loud today? I can't take it.
Yes, Wendy, that is true.
How did you meet them, China?
Well, in the beginning, it was a situation between me and her. and
Wow.
yeah, me and her, and I really liked her, and she really liked me, and I gave her a massage one day.
Wait, you're a masseuse?
I don't want to say what I do because I have a lot of clients.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
I'm not a masseuse, but I do something sort of close to that.
Gotcha.
Okay. And so she came and she made an appointment with me, and I gave her a massage, and she liked it. And so when she got home, she called me back and asked me if I wanted to come and party with her and her husband.
She used the term party?
Yes, party. Now, I thought that she meant, like, music, some drinking maybe, maybe a little smoke maybe.
Right.
I wasn't really thinking about the bedroom situation.
Right.
But
did you give her a happy ending at the massage?
No, we didn't get that far.
Okay. Wow. So we
didn't get that far. And so I really liked her. And so what ended up happening, Wendy, because I want to make this kind of short, I don't want to keep too much of your time.
Okay.
She said, come on in. And so I sat down, I met her husband and everything like that. And when I came into the room, he had porno on.
And he's like in his 80s?
Yes. Wow. Now, when I first met him, he was in his early 70s when I first met him.
Same difference.
So I've been knowing them for a while. And so about 5 minutes later, she comes in and she gets on the bed with him and she takes out his you-know-what and she starts giving him a professional right in front of me.
Was he responding?
Yes, he was very excited.
Wow.
And so because I was so shocked, I just got up and I left. So a couple of days later, she called me back, and we've been doing our little swinging thing ever since.
Wow, so your secret is safe with them.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Do you ever sleep over the whole night?
Yes, sometimes I spend 2 and 3 days at a time.
Do they have money?
They have money.
Are they
together and everything?
Wow, are they good to you?
They take very good care of me. But see, this is the whole point. Now he's starting to have feelings for me. And Wendy, I'm 33.
Yes.
I don't have no kids. I'm not married. I'm not trying to go there. It's just sex and fun and money and that type of thing. But now it's getting to the point that he wants to have a relationship with me and he wants to leave his wife.
Now right. What are you going to do?
Right. But being that, I'm used to them both taking care of me, now I'm like, okay, I really don't need them to take care of me. It's just the excitement of the situation.
Right.
And so now I'm like, okay, now should I say, you know what, if your husband wants to be with me, I think we should just squash the whole thing. I really don't know what to do because if I stop sitting around and I stop calling, she's going to know that something's up.
Stop calling and stop coming around. And when she asks you what's up, tell her.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
China. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Wendy.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Let's see. T is on line number 2. No. Okay, T hung up. Line number 7 is Mary, whose cheating man is getting with your best friend. Mary. Damn. Okay. Line number 6, Tammy.
Oh, no. New caller.
Okay. Will on line number 3? Okay. Will, hi.
Hey, what's up?
I know all about Tyson Beckford. So he asked your male cousin to ride his bike?
Yeah.
I'll bet. Yeah. Is there any more to the story? Because we can sing you the story with a bunch of buttons. Hit it, Taryn. Yeah.
He said,
I have one thing to say.
he went to, I guess they go to the same car wash.
What would that be? The Negroidian one on Rappers Row in Edgewater? That's where all the splubbers get their cars washed.
Yeah, my cousin goes there.
Yeah.
And I guess he seen him and he walked up to my cousin and then asked him, he was like, do you want to get, hey, do you want to go on the back of my bike sometime?
Mm-hmm. That's what my husband said to me, too. And what'd your cousin say? All right.
No.
No.
He said no.
I get the picture, Will.
And then they went to my cousin, his sister, I guess they went to bed.
Up easy. Come on. You're talking direct.
No, it's a restaurant called Bed.
Oh. I'm so uncool. Damn.
You're crazy.
Thank you, Will. We get the idea.
And then they seen him at the restaurant called Bed.
Yes, I don't need to know anymore. I get the picture.
All right.
Tyson's legendary.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're crazy.
Thank you, Will.
All right, Wendy.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm crazy, but Will, you add to the lunacy. By the way, the People Poll question from yesterday was, do you think the 3 6 Mafia should have performed their song, the Pimp Song, on the Oscars? 70% of you said yes, and 30% of you said no. Today's People Poll question is, would you get butt implants? Kathleen Trigg's fabulous husband, Dr. Michael Jones, is the plastic surgeon located on East 61st Street in Manhattan. He's part of the WBLS advertising family, and he is a renowned plastic surgeon. He's Columbia educated, and I've got his telephone number. He talked to me and us about butt implants being like the biggest request now, bigger than the breast implants. It's like the biggest, newest thing in his practice. His practice is 90% black, men and women who come in. And he said, the sisters are asking for the booty implants too. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. 212-223-0716. Caught you off guard, didn't I? Okay. I'll say it again when you get a pen and paper. There was an arrest as a result of MySpace. A group of boys posed as 15-year-old girls. Wow. Cops ended up arresting a 48-year-old man who tried to, meet the boys because they thought they were, the girl. He was booked into West Valley Detention Center in Fontana, California. Yeah. 212 for Dr. Jones. Yeah. 212-223-0716. Poor Dana Reeves. Isn't that terrible? I'm in life. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? They left behind a 13-year-old. The boy has no parents. You know what? Today for my medical minute, I talked about lung cancer. I was thinking about, Dana Reeves and stuff. And I'll tell you, some of the stats are like really amazing. Like there was this big study done, and I wish I had. Oh, yes, here it is. The racial difference between lung cancer. Here on the show, it always comes down to race, don't you? You've learned that by now, right? No, just playing. It doesn't always. It just so happens that this is titled The Racial Differences in Lung Cancer. In Los Angeles, this study was done, and it found that blacks who smoke up to a pack a day are far more likely than whites who smoke up to a pack a day to develop lung cancer. This is the largest study ever done on the subject of racial differences in lung cancer. It also found that Hispanic and Asian smokers were less likely than black smokers to develop lung disease. Want to hear what else it found? Are you ready for this one? The researchers found that black smokers tend to inhale deeper than white smokers.
Wow.
Which may expose black smokers to more of the carcinogens in smoke. Smoking rates are also slightly higher among black smokers, and whites, though, tend to smoke more cigarettes per day. So say a black person might smoke 10 cigarettes, white person might smoke 15, but that the way a black person smokes the 10 is probably equal to a full pack because the man is on my back. It's cold as a hawk out here. I gotta go back inside and deal with the rest of this damn work day. And yeah, the study involved more than 180,000 people. More than half of them were minority. The American Lung Association says the black men are 50% more likely to develop lung cancer and 36% more likely to die of the disease than white men. There were some other findings. I don't want to bum you out, but, that whole Dana Reeves thing, just terrible. Lung cancer. Did Chrissy ever call or back or anything? She's the one who said that rappers and disrespectful men. I mean, you open yourself up to that as soon as you're alone with a man. He can say anything about you that he possibly wants. You can keep your legs closed and stay on the couch and never even kiss him. And he can say that he just did you in every, opening on your body. And Chrissy, that just happens. And as far as BG saying that he and all his friends splashed off in Trina's face, and that Baby had her too. Damn, Trina. Oh, that's who has a rolling neck. Remember, I was trying to think of who had a rolling neck a few weeks ago? And I said it's not just Kimora Simmons. Somebody else has the rolls. It's Trina. Trina's got, yeah. Almost like she's about 70 pounds overweight, and really she's not. Yep. She's got rolls in her neck. The Kimora Lee Simmons special. Mm-hmm. I don't know why that happens. Because neither woman is heavy. Yeah, well, yup, that's a lot of knobs. Ooh. Yup. Yup. Marissa Tomei, can you believe she's 41 years old? Doesn't it seem like just yesterday? Oh, well, all you all are, like, she's from my time. Well, my cousin Vinny and the whole bit. She looks great. She's 41. I see a picture of her in the newspaper today. And she's got a 25-year-old boyfriend. Yup. She still looks 25 herself. Marissa, you look terrific. 41. You know who her boyfriend is? In the newspaper, it says it's Nick Carpenter, the son of the astronaut Scott Carpenter. I don't know who that is. I don't know who. I've fallen off with the astronauts. The space plan just really isn't that germane to my situation anymore. Remember when you were a kid, you'd watch the space shuttle and they'd wheel in that TV from the AV closet at school? It'd always be the super dorks wheeling it in, setting it up. And that was your chance to, as soon as it got dark, to chew your bubble yum with spider eggs. Remember when bubble yum was first invented? It had spider eggs in it and Pop Rocks. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn, so they walked the red carpet separately, but the newspaper today says that they were inseparable once they got inside the Oscar party. He only left her side to go outside and chain smoke with Vince Vaughn. Oh no, go to line 3. It's Wendy, you're moving to Hawaii?
Yeah, Wendy, I'm so upset.
Bye-bye, my young friend in my head.
I love you, Wendy.
I love you. Whose idea was this?
My grandma, she lives there, and I want to go and live with her. I used to live there.
Oh. Do you have the address of the radio station? 3 Park Avenue, New York, New York?
Yeah.
If you think about it, maybe one day, can you send me some macadamia nuts? I love them.
Yeah, sure, Wendy. Anything for you, girl.
Oh, well, you know what? You can also listen online, WBLS.com.
I know, but it's not the same.
I know. What part of how do you say your name? Unka?
Okaina.
Oh, so you are Hawaiian?
Yes. And Puerto Rican.
And wow, beautiful girl. I bet you're a beautiful girl. You're 21?
Yeah, I'm turning 21 on the 30th.
All hot? Wow. So what are you going to go out to school there? Are you going to go to school in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you too. Hawaiian radio's not the same.
I know. It's not good at all.
Well, aloha.
Aloha, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
I love you. Oh, I love you doing. Bye, Unka. Okay, so Mariah is a confused racial mess, and talk about Jay-Z and Cam. That's on line number 2. Jay is 26 in Brooklyn. Hi, Jay.
Hey, what's up, Wendy Win?
How you doing today?
I'm all right. Hey. I was calling about, I was calling about a few things of stars roundup. First about Jay-Z and Cam.
Okay.
Isn't Jay-Z the pimp? He first put Cam against Nas. Remember when Nas was talking?
Exactly, and now he's going to put Nas out on the track to get back at Cam.
Isn't he the pimp, though? I mean, really. People
Pimp of the year, Pimp of the year. And not only that, he's too busy to get back at Cam because he's opening 3 new 40/40 clubs.
But why would he get back at Cam? Cam can't even sell out. You can't even sell more than Tony Neyo.
Listen, we are wasting time even talking about this. Jay-Z wastes time even thinking about it. He's on to other things.
Anyway, the other star I want to talk about was
Mariah being racially confused.
Yeah, no, but I mean, first she said, wasn't she Hispanic?
Oh, I don't remember that.
In the 90s, that
she did?
early Tony Mottola, something like that.
No, see, I didn't like her back then because I didn't like that song Vision of Damn Love. Oh, what? Please.
And I never seen her with no black guy anyway. I mean, in the record executive that she's with, you said is black or white? Is he?
He's white, of course. I mean, you know, she's with Cam. All the more reason to believe that they're not really together. First of all, he's black. Black.
Oh, the record executive is black?
No, he's white.
Oh, okay.
All her men are white.
All right. And why doesn't I never seen
here comes the good one.
The stars dating you know, you talk about they're like us. Like I heard Neyo was talking. Neyo's not gonna date no regular girl.
Why should he? He's got star booty now.
I mean, what's wrong with bringing a girl with a 49-inch ass down the runway? There's nothing wrong with that.
Excuse me.
Hey, no, you put them in the rap video, so why not walk them down the runway? Why you gotta get a Beyonce? Beyonce ain't thick. I watch porn, and no, check this out. You know, Trev Hollywood's a fan of porn, right?
Is he?
The West Coast Productions, Trev, you know what I'm talking about. The West Coast Production Invasive Angel. I'm talking about. You know, no, I'm talking. When Artie was there, y'all was talking some West Coast. Y'all was talking a lot of, and I agree with that. I truly agree with that. Like, if you're just selling the record. Why you not dating those girls?
Why you not repping it? Why you not repping it?
Yeah, why you not putting that thing? I mean, Jay-Z with girl, come on, 9 inches. I mean, that's how girls look in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go, Jay.
All right, thanks, man.
Bye. Ugh. No, give me my Purell. I feel nasty from that conversation. Follow it up with some Lysol. Damn, Jay. You just funked up the whole room with that convo. Trevor's on line number 4 from South Carolina. Trevor's 17. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I've been listening to your show ever since I moved down to South Carolina.
You miss us here, don't you?
Huh?
Do you miss us here?
Very much so.
Yeah. How long have you lived there?
I lived here for 2 years now.
Yeah, where did you live when you lived up here?
I lived in a small town called Lancaster, New Hampshire.
Oh, wow. So you never lived in the tri-state area?
No.
So you've always been an online listener?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, so when I moved down here, I found a radio station that plays you.
Oh, yeah. You live then in Columbia, South Carolina.
Close there, yeah.
And yes, and I know exactly where you listen. Yep, that's my South Carolina radio station.
I just wanted to call and say hi. And
where they put Charlemagne the God to part-time. That was my dude. I used to sign off at 6 o'clock in South Carolina, and Charlemagne would come and hold me down. Oh, excuse me. I got moved to nights also. Whatever. Wow. Whole nother story.
Wow.
I used to come on after Charlemagne, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., and now I just found out today that Charlemagne has been moved to weekends. So now who does nights in South Carolina? So anybody worthwhile?
I didn't hear him yet.
Oh. Yeah, you sound a mess. What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, nothing.
Put both hands on the phone. Are you in high school, Trevor?
Yes, I am. A senior.
You're a senior. Oh my gosh, you have a few more weeks, and then what? You blast off for the summer, and then you're off to college for the fall?
I'm homeschooled.
Oh wow, how is that? So you never leave your mom's sight?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Oh.
I always had trouble with socializing, so this is kind of better.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what the internet does to people. This is why I'm part of the 10%, because all the rest of you, that's the problem. Look at Trevor. He's a mess. Hey, Trev.
Hey.
I appreciate you listening to the show. What time do you wake up in the morning?
Either at by 8 or 9.
Yeah, and then what time's your first class? Your mom calls you to the kitchen table and she lays it out for you.
It's all computerized, actually.
Oh.
So basically, when I get up, I just hop on the computer and do my lesson.
So you're in your bedroom all day long?
No, my mom has a room set aside.
Yeah, and then are you smoking while you're talking to me?
No.
Oh. So, and then you listen to the radio, which is another form of solitude. I'm your friend, but I'm not your real friend. I'm your friend in your head. So we have you on the computer in school, and you have me on the radio. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'll hold him on the phone while you make your way to your car. I think I found the killer, and his name is Trevor. Yeah.
I just been working outside.
Yeah,
helping my mom plant.
Helping your mom plant, see? Have you ever had a girlfriend, Trav?
Yes, I did.
How long did that last?
I had the same one twice. First one lasted a month.
Yeah.
Second one, 2 months. I found out she was cheating on me with my best friend.
Oh. So what did you do, strangle her and throw her in the trunk?
No.
Are you still a virgin?
We're just friends now.
Yeah. Are you still a virgin?
Yes.
Yeah. Keep
unfortunately.
that. No, well, not unfortunately. I will tell you right now, sex complicates the lives of young people. And that is one message that I don't think people get enough from this radio program. But through all the foolishness, I mean it when I say it, sex will complicate your life. So you take your time with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you do that when it's right.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Are you a good-looking kid?
My mom says I am, but I don't really think so. I'm overweight.
Oh. Well, how tall are you?
I'm over 6 feet. About 6'2".
Very handsome. Now, how much do you weigh?
No comment on that one.
Come on, Trav. Hey, can I tell you, at my heaviest, I weigh 297 pounds.
I'll say I weigh more than that at the moment. I weigh over 300.
Okay, well, 4 more pounds and I would weigh over 300 too. Now, how much do you weigh?
I weigh about 310.
See?
I've been working on losing weight, though.
Yeah, I mean, 300 pounds has got to look a lot better on a 6'2" man than it does on a 5'11" black girl. Yeah, see? Well, kiddo, I wish you well.
Thanks. I just wanted to say hi, and I loved your show because you're so brutally honest.
Well, thank you, Trevor, and I appreciate you listening.
Anytime.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
He's off the phone. The streets are no longer safe. Everybody run, scurry. He says he's socially challenged. That's the rest of you all, the 90%. You all on your blogging and Googling and doing all that crap. Just pick up the damn phone and say, I can't make it, cowards. Wendy, Oprah was not going to the after-hours party when she did not go to the Oscars. Besides, Oprah had Ludacris on her show when she had the cast of Crash. That's from Angie. Well, so what, Angie? Did she talk to him? Did she ever make eye contact with him? Oh, she did?
That was way back.
Oh, that was way back. Natalie Cole did Grey's Anatomy. Apparently, she has her arm in a sling. She did an appearance on Grey's Anatomy and somehow injured herself. At 55, you don't want to just go around injuring your bones and stuff. She looks good, though. She's a nice woman. I met her on the red carpet. You'll never see it. That was the last Wendy Williams is on fire. The new show has nothing to do with the red carpet. Dear Wendy, my name is JC. I produce your show on Power 99 in Memphis. I'm looking forward to seeing you this week. If you have any questions or need anything, don't hesitate to call. Oh, thank you, JC. Yeah. Guess what? Did you know that Isaac Hayes has a bar, grill, restaurant, some place we're going to throw down on Friday night in Memphis at Isaac's place. Chef's place.
Yes, I am in the building.
So when Crash came out, she wanted to have the whole cast minus Luda. What? Dear Wendy, I don't know if you found out or not, but the issue between Oprah and Luda. Oprah happens to be anti-hip-hop. She doesn't want to have anything to do with rappers or hip-hop. So when... Yeah, but Kanye's a nice rapper. He's a nice boy. So when Crash came out, she wanted to have the whole cast minus Ludacris. So that is where the beef between Oprah and Luda came from. That's from Vivian. You know what? This makes sense. This makes sense. Wow, Oprah. No, I have the Memphis info. That's actually the fifth one. Please, the people in Memphis have been on it. Are you kidding me? In my date book, I got the whole lineup. We're going to, at least our options. I don't know where we're actually going. First we arrive, I do the broadcast on Friday. Then we're having some sort of meet and greet in the conference room at the radio station. Or no, excuse me, it says at a venue to be announced. Then on Saturday, I'm doing the Southern Women's Show, which is, makeup, hair, nails, like all girly stuff. In the meantime, the people in Memphis, they've only had the Wendy Williams experience for like 2.5 months, but they pretty much peaked, my after-hours teas. A little drink, something short, some loud music. I like that. So here's Kay Hill, who says there's this place called Silver Spoon. He says start your Friday night off by hitting Silver Spoon. Saturday night, step up your game by hosting the George Vasselli tasting party at the Plush nightclub and finish the evening at Premiere. I hear AI is supposed to be in the building. If you're still here Sunday, head to Senses. And here's another one. Wendy, I enjoy your show immensely, and I want to tell you the hot spots in town. The Martini Room is always good. That's off Hickory Hill, off Winchester. Isaac K's Reloaded in the heart of downtown Beale Street. Let me find out. Isaac's full name of the place is Isaac Hayes Reloaded. Well, that's hot. Then here's another one, the Plush Nightclub. Here's another one, love your show. Listen, 2 good places to luxuriate while you're here. 152 on Beals and Wet Willie's. We're covered. I think we need to... Let's take some more phone calls.
Take a break.
Well, no, we have 60 seconds before we take a break. Let's just clear the phone lines. There's only 2 phone calls there. I hate... Hello? Hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, what's up, Wendy?
Hey.
It's James.
Hey, James.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question. Sean Young was in the papers today. They said she was in Crash. Is that same Sean Young from back in the day, the notorious Sean Young?
Yeah, she was. She's now married to the actor Chris Penn.
Chris Penn and Sean Young.
Excuse me. Sean Penn. Isn't Sean Young?
Yeah, Sean Penn.
No, I can't think. The female, she's got a notorious reputation.
Oh my goodness! But she was. I used to love her back in the day. I used to love her.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Did you see in the paper today that the guy with the bar, who met the girl, and he killed her?
Yeah, I saw that last night on the news.
Yeah. He got a scratch on his neck. He panicked and called the newspaper.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell him, brother, you stupid. You stupid, brother. Why did you call the paper? You're looking guilty, brother.
You're stupid, James. James. James, you are stupid.
Yeah, you messed up, though.
Yeah.
Too bad I can't go to Puerto Rico. And every time I try to get your book, I can't find it.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
I know you got one back there in that closet.
Yeah, actually, which one do you want?
The first one.
No, that's the one I don't have.
Which one? What's the other one?
I got the second one, the one about my radio career, the Wendy Williams experience.
All right.
Do you want it?
Yeah, no doubt.
We can put you on hold. I can autograph it for you and send it to you.
Oh, man. I don't want to be the killer now. I'm falling really in love with you. Yeah, and then Trap be like, brother, how you do that, brother?
Listen, if you're ever in Midtown, stop by the radio station.
All right.
Me and
my son coming up there tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. Come between 2 and 6 when I'm actually here.
All right.
Okay. Take care, James. Bye.
Right.
I just didn't want to mail it. All of a sudden, I didn't want a return address. Then again, it would be work, so it wouldn't be like,
Okay, the other one.
All right. One more call. Hello? Hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey.
Hey, I called to mention to you that Oprah had that family on, that the black family that changed to a white family.
Yes.
And the white family that changed to a black family. And I agree with you about the white family does look better black than the black family white.
Yeah.
But she also mentioned that she hates when they use the N-word. And that might be why, she doesn't agree with Luda.
Yeah, I think it's the whole rapper thing. That even makes more sense.
Well, what happened somewhere on the show, I haven't seen it, they used the word, the white family used the word against the black family. And that sparked a whole big thing between the two of them.
Wow.
So.
Well, thank you for calling and informing.
No problem.
All right, take care. Okay, everybody, the phone lines are officially all empty, so we can fill them up again. We're going to play some commercials. We'll come back, and we'll wind out the rest of the show. It's the Wendy Williams Experience until 7 o'clock. Then it's Vaughn and the Quiet Storm in the building on 107.5 WBLS.
What's up? This your boy Trey Songz, baby. You listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS. Cheer.
William Widlow, please come closer to the radio. William, while I love that you listen and while you make me laugh, that's how he addresses me in his faxes. No, I wasn't thinking that the father was going to lay hands on his own sons. I was talking about the father, his lifestyle, and the father's friends, and not necessarily laying hands on, but queening out in front of 3 and 7-year-olds. Whereas, queening out, if the father is remotely, Queenie, you are my friend, Queenie. You are my friend. Then a 14-year-old is certainly old enough to make a decision, which one? William, really? And this person says, Wendy, about the facts with the woman who saw her husband giving a professional to someone else. She shouldn't tell everyone in the community. She lives in that community and shares mutual friends, and this will affect the kids in the school and so on and so forth. Oh, yes, I understand. That was my knee-jerk reaction. After thinking about it for a moment, I'd still hatch a plan worthy of demise. Friday, everybody, is March 10th, and from 4 p.m. to 12 noon to 4 p.m., join the Harlem Congregation of Churches over at the Salvation and Deliverance Church, 37 West 116th Street. It's a whole week of prayer that this day is a part of, a whole week of prayer, and Dr. Sissy Houston, Whitney's mom, is going to be there also. It's for the healing and prayer and gospel. It's a week-long vigil, well, yes, with HIV in mind. Did you guys see the big article in the newspaper today? Huh? Did you see this? The one test you must take. 1 in 5 black men in their 40s and living in Manhattan have AIDS. They didn't only say HIV. 1 in 5 black men in their 40s and living in Manhattan have AIDS. Damn. More than 20,000 people in the city are infected with HIV and don't even know it. A sign of the deadly denial that contributes mightily to the disease's spread. A staggering 20%, that's 1 in 5 of black men in their 40s who live in Manhattan are either, now in the article he says, are either HIV positive or have AIDS. This is a test worth taking. Governor Pataki's out of the hospital. It was supposed to be a few days with appendix. Ended up being, what's he been there for, like 3 months? Well, he says he's not 100%, but he's out. WBLS, we've got the 4 finalists for our Frightening to Fabulous Living Room Makeover. Go to our website, WBLS.com. Vote for your favorite. It says here that I'm going to announce the big winner on Friday, except I'm not going to be here Friday. I mean, I'll be here, but I won't be here for the local breaks. You know, we do the national breaks and the local breaks. I'll be in New Orleans. Now, I don't know who's going to do it. I can call in on the telephone. Taryn's writing a note. What's that say? Memphis. What did I say? New Orleans. Memphis.
Take the wrong plane.
Beyonce's being bombarded with all kind of hate mail from the animal welfare groups. You know, she's got a lot of chinchilla and minky stuff going on, rabbits and stuff in her clothing line. She's going through it. My husband picked my son and I up from the airport when we came back from Miami. And this lady on the cab line, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me in my entire life. And I was a little stunned by it. I didn't know whether to like kick her ass or, you know, like I didn't know what to do. I was like stunned. She said, "Stop killing animals." But the way she said it, it's like she was a little nervous to talk, but she felt as though she had to do something. And she was with her friend, you know, real earthy, the Birkenstock shoes. It's like 2 degrees outside. "Stop killing animals." I turned around and said, "What?" And then I caught myself. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm standing here with my son, and my husband's got on... You know, as animals go, why do some people have to wear the heads and the feet and the whole bit? Now, see, that's him. That's him. You know, I mean, our son, he had on a little tasteful chinchilla, coat, and I had on the matching mommy one, and we just got off the plane and he's picking us up. But why, oh, why does he get out of the car? Each pocket is a head. You know what coat I'm talking about? Plus, he had on the trapper hat, the tails hanging, you know, right from Demetrio, I swear. I mean, even I see nothing wrong with wearing a beautiful fur. Even I look at this coat like, damn. I'm offended. You know what I mean? So I don't think it was me and little Kev so bad as him. She said, "Stop killing innocent animals." And I said, "What?" And then I looked at him and I said, "I get it. Like I get it. Like, why there?" And it's not just the head. It's the head with the eyes and the ears. It's the full makeup of the coat. The innocent paws flapping. The whole bit. Do you remember back in the day, the old ladies used to wear the Stone Martins? I used to think that was the flyest thing. My mother had a Stone Martin. I stole it from her and took it up to college and I'd wear it around campus on my stuff, you know, the Stone Martin. And I would clamp open the mouth and clip it to my sweater and then wrap it around my head and clamp the other side and clip that to the other side of my sweater. You know, it was bad. But I wouldn't be caught dead in a Stone Martin today. That's just like too furrish. The Stone Martin is like the full animal. The 4 legs dangling, the tail on it, the nose, the eyeballs, the whole bit. You know, so when he heard that, he was like, "What?" I'm like, oh my gosh. She pulled back. Ugh. That's never happened, though, in my life. Like, I never heard that from anybody. Stop wearing animals. Sean Penn is married to Robin Wright, not Sean Young. Tell me who Sean Young's married to. I know she's married to. Isn't she married to Warren Beatty? Yeah, she was a big freak back in the day, though. Gayle King did attend, but the whole Oprah Luda thing is one big rumor. That's from Super J. Thanks, Super J. In the meantime, did you read this piece in yesterday's newspaper about Spike Lee talking about Condoleezza Rice? He says, "I dislike Condoleezza Rice more than President Bush. The thing about it is that she's gotten a free ride from black people. People say, she's so successful. Look at her position as a black woman. She's a black woman who grew up in Birmingham, Alabama, and said that she's never experienced a day of racism in her life," Spike Lee tells the April issue of Stuff magazine. "Condi, stop smoking crack. I know you love your Ferragamo shoes, but come on. While people were drowning in New Orleans, she was up and down Madison Avenue buying Ferragamo shoes. Then she went to Spamalot. Uh-oh. Line number 4. Advice for the swinger. Hey, how you doing? It's Wendy.
How you doing, Wendy?
Yeah, what should she do?
What are you talking about?
The swinger with the 80-year-old.
Oh, yeah, I think with them two, she should wait for them to divorce, and then she can have both of them take care of her. I think that's the best solution to that. Have them divorce, she'll move out, and you still deal with her, and you still deal with him, and everybody is happy. And she's still taking care of him, the happiest of the three.
You know, while you're dead wrong, that's not a bad plan.
Absolutely.
I like you.
And also with the Oprah situation, black people need to just leave her alone. First, back in the day, nobody liked her because they felt as though she acted too white. Then when she got her publication in Forbes magazine, I think even you didn't really care for her too much then either.
No, I loved Oprah all along.
All along? But then ever
All
since,
along.
now she's a billionaire. Now she's the epitome and the exemplary black woman.
No, she's not the epitome and exemplary black woman.
No, not you, of course. But you know that's how people look at her now. America looks at her, and I think secondly, if she really had a problem with the hip hop situation, they wouldn't have even performed on the phone. A lot of people fail to realize that Oprah is a big part of the Academy and has a lot to say so. Absolutely does.
I'm trying to get your cool accent because part of me thinks that you sound like the guy who said brother, Coretta. And then the other part, you have a very interesting way of speak.
Thank you. I'm mixed with a few things. I'm the guy that always calls and actually did Dr. Ian get his eyebrows done yet.
Oh, stop it. You crazy.
What's going on?
Well, I don't know anything about that. Dr. Ian is not gay.
Yeah, you said Tracy Morgan wasn't gay either. This is me. These are all the conversations we've had.
Well, no, I said that probably because Tracy Morgan was sitting in the room.
No, he had just left, but you said he's a friend of the show.
He is
what it is.
He is a friend of the show, and sometimes it is what it is means I co-sign with you, but I just can't talk. I gotta go.
All right, you have a good one with it.
You too, bye.
Be safe.
Okay, AJ's on line number 1, and... Okay, Kenny's on line number 2. Oh, Oprah and Ludacris and Terrence Howard. Please, Kenny, talk quick. Hi.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Oprah has any beef with Ludacris. She was on the show, and she was talking to him just as she was with the other cast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but Terrence Howard's another one. I don't really think he's digging hip-hop. He had to turn down that role about 9 times before he accepted it. I don't know. And what was funny is, when he was on the red carpet, they asked him, what's up with the haircut? He said, well, my perm went bad. So I had to cut it.
Yeah, when he was at Dons and Divas, he had root rise.
How was that?
You know, where it's napping up at his roots, but on top it was all slick and white-defied.
Yeah, he need to line up like the rest of us.
Yeah, he ain't nothing but underground.
Oh, yeah, I have, like, this thing at church for Family and Friends Day.
Oh, yeah?
And everyone knows that I like Wendy. They was like, why don't you invite her? I was like, no, she's not going to come. You're not going to come. No, I know you're not coming. I'm not going to ask you that, because last time you said the cops followed you home.
From church? No, it wasn't the cops that followed me home. The sheriff's department showed up at my door knocking to serve me with a subpoena. My reverend was suing me and my radio station because I saw 2 teenagers slobbing it down on a Sunday morning in the congregation parking lot and talked about it on the radio, and then he was embarrassed because that kind of mess was going on in his parking lot while he was inside the church jumping off with the rest of the congregation. And no, he didn't win the lawsuit. And I thought it was a terrible thing. So it's really kind of tainted me to getting involved. And it was one of those big, beautiful churches with like that Earth, Wind, and Fire type band playing up in the front.
Oh, yeah.
People falling out. Rev in a sharp, like $5,000, hookup. And yeah.
I was like, Wendy's not
big Splabuvian car out back, and the teenagers were getting down. It's not my fault I saw what I saw. It's not like I shouted at the church.
I know. I mean, yeah, that's church.
Next thing you know, at my door at my house. Sheriff's Department, the Rev wants to sue me because I talked out of turn on the radio about a fact that I saw in the church parking lot. And then turns around and tries to sue the radio station to try to get the maximum amount of money and, I guess, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not going to ask you.
They threw us out of church. Yeah. We were thrown out of church. Well, you know, it is what it was.
Yeah. They'll only throw Wendy out.
Oh, well.
All right.
And me and our brand new son, who was only about 3 months old.
Oh, wow.
Cute as all get out, exactly.
That's crazy.
Well, you know.
My church isn't like that now, but...
All right, I have to go.
All right, well, bye, Wendy.
Thank you for the invite. Bye.
No problem.
All right, you guys, I do have to go. Wow, I didn't realize this. Whoa, Vaughn is up next with The Quiet Storm. I love you guys for listening. We'll convene again tomorrow, God willing, right here on 107.5 WVLS. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Wendy, I'm here.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.